All right, we're live on YouTube as well. No, don't come in the big 2026. You'll get it, preggers. Welcome in, YouTube. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead. Let's get chat refreshed. Let's make sure I got YouTube chat. All right, let's get this thing open. You have to pull yourself away from it. All right, I will. I'm excited then, Mira. Maybe also there's too many games, man, because I feel like I played 200 episodes of Vampire Survivors on the channel. We should probably cover the shit out of this game, and I want to. There's lots of other stuff that I want to cover too, man. Fuck. Hey, Wash, thank you for that. I can see you over on the YouTube side. Some thumbnail ideas? Hell yeah, Bird, yes. Bird, I'm gonna send you this video file immediately after we're done tonight. Immediately after we're done on stream, I'll get this file over to you. You can give me your Slay the Spire whilst you're playing it? Yeah, maybe. I'm to stream 24/7 and go through that backlog. I would if I could. Not 24/7, but... So he says, let's go. Let's go! Leah left her little tampon pen. A treat for me. All right. Road Wolf. Whoa, we're just immediately in. I also say, Mira said, click this. Doesn't fuck around, yeah. No, it just immediately put me into the game. How's that for volume chat? It looks a little quiet, baby. But the master's up all the way. Webcam in a good spot? Yeah, that's a good question. Does anybody know? Mira played a little bit. Mira, should we move me at all? Like, maybe just move me up? Maybe this will be okay? Alright, I'm gonna get recording. Let's do it. Dead center, always. Alright. What's up, everybody? Welcome in for some Vampire Crawlers. I booted up the demo, and it started a game immediately, so I started recording. Let's go ahead and jump in. I love Vampire Survivors. I played a ton of it. You can check out all the VODs on the channel and everything. I'm really excited to jump into this new game by them. I love card games as well, so let's do it. Apply, take me in. The music in this is insanely good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, so we're in like a 3D space here. I've got 50 health. I see a deck of cards. Deck pile. Knife. Deal 40 damage. Nothing in the discard. Looks like we have mana here. We've got a little map. We could go forward. It looks like I have encounters and stuff. Okay, push the buttons. Here we are. Oh, we're just straight into a fight. Knife. He's dead. I got a gem. Oop, it's leveling me. Okay. Oh, I should have turned. I should have turned myself first. Interesting. It's going to deal 40 damage and it's splitting it up specifically? Huh. Okay, I don't totally understand it yet. King Bible! 40 damage with a chance to knock back. Yo, let's go. Okay, there's a log in the way. Do I need to, like, slam the log or hit it a couple times? We got a stack of pancakes. Some motherfucking flapjacks. Yes? Yes, I understand. Oh, I had to walk into them. Relic, combo stack. Play cards in ascending mana cost order for a combo multiplier. Ooh, okay. Cool. Very fun. Yeah, just like a roguelike relic, basically. Take me forward. We got 5 of these motherfuckers. 40 damage with a chance of knockback. So it seems right now like all damage is choosing to evenly split, focusing the center. It doesn't... This is cool. The way the cards look. It doesn't seem like I can, you know, actually target an enemy specifically. Let's just hit everybody. Did it do 8 damage at all of them? That one cost... Oh, I should have done 0 first. I didn't do it at all right. What's up, Potato? Welcome in. I only keep my flapjacks inside healthy trees. Hey, we'll catch you later, Nutter. Thanks for hanging, buddy. And thank you for the resub at tier 1. I appreciate you, man. I missed that. I'm sorry. I was in the sauce. Kill them. Also, that symbol looked like it meant that they were gonna die once we slapped them with our knives and our titties and so on. Turn me. Well, I can turn this way if I want. What happens if I walk off the path? I was able to break stuff. Oh, shit. I was able to break stuff, but I did it in the wrong order, literally again. Yeah, it seems like a Slay the Spire Vampire Survivors old first-person dungeon crawler hybrid. Yeah, that's exactly what it seemed like from the trailer, too, which was super exciting to me. And, I mean, it just threw me into the gameplay, which you know I love, and then the gameplay seems good. Hey! They're attacking from different directions. Why? Either way, you cost 0, so cast you first. And it brings more guys in. Now you cast 1. We're going to be a mana combo. Nice. Now we go again. Very cool. Axe, love it. Multiple enemies with a chance to knock back. Costs 2 mana. Can I go back if I want to? You can go back, so you're not locked to going forward. Looks right up my alley. I have to check the VOD. Hell yeah, Nutter. If this turns out to be good, we probably will play a good amount of it on the channel, honestly. I love this style of game, and I love Vampire Survivors. I imagine we still have some subs and stuff who are around from the Vampire Survivors days, so... I know we haven't done a lot of it recently, but... Prevents an enemy from attacking next turn. It's also going to kill the first guy. I mean, let's do it in the combo multiplier order. Which it's already highlighting now. It's saying you have a synergy. Or actually, I can't do that. You can kind of calculate the damage stuff. Needs to kill over time for repeated gaming, but I'd love for them to add HP bars or something. No, it's not in the spirit of VS, though. Yeah, I think it is the exact numbers of it are getting a little confusing here. Like, it's unclear. It's not telling me that this is going to attack from the left, but it seems like it's doing that. It's doing more damage to the first one on the left, at least. Versus this one doesn't do that. There are properties that are not making immediate sense, but... I'm guessing that they are wanting you to, like, kind of forget that stuff a bit and just, like, just press the buttons, you know, just play. So I'm gonna try to lock into that mentality, and I'm gonna, you know, deposit my shit all over the tits of these bats. King Bible me. I do love these bats, though. This is, like, it's funny. Vampire Survivors is not that old, but it feels like this is giving me nostalgia, man. This is bringing me back. This is bringing me back to the simple times of Vampire Survivors. What's up, Stripe? Welcome in. Hey, Spinock. 10% more damage. Can you move with WASD? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You have to use Q and E to turn. Okay, so we have an obelisk here. Hit it with your face. Whoa, +1 max mana. Okay, so that's huge. Shit. Keep forgetting that turn. Which probably matters. This is how many kills. This is how much money. Imagining leveling has not been healing us, by the way. Does this last for the whole battle? Let's see. Yes. Dude, the animations are so good. It's just how goated it is, genuinely. Okay, now we want to escalate mana costs. So I can just I'm just going to be able to keep pumping up my damage inside this one encounter. Yes, dude. This is immediately fun, Chad. 100% this is immediately fun. Okay? Knife you and you're dead as dicks. Catch you on the other side. Alright, we got Count Chocula ahead. They gotta say the vampire's in another coffin, right? They've gotta. If they don't say the vampire's in another coffin, we're closing the demo. Well, hold on. We haven't opened the coffin yet. This is the circle of stuff that protects the coffin. Do this first for the combo, and then Spinock me. Or actually, I should have done spinach last. Oh, no, because it doubled it. So it was good. We got the combo multiplier off. And this is the full combo. See ya. Santa Water. Yes, dude. One of my favorite spells in Vampire Survivors. Easy. They don't fuck around. Just throw you into the game. Fun in your face. 100%. Antonio. Thank you, Crawler, but the vampire's in another coffin. Hell yeah. We can keep playing, everybody. Yup, hit me with it. Antonio, baby. That's huge. Joins the Crawlers. First-person Vampire Survivors. It's like first-person Slay the Spire Dungeon Crawler Vampire Survivors. But yeah, it's the newest game by the Vampire Survivors devs. Demo just came out today, Stripe. We're peeking it a little bit, then gonna play Hollow Knight after this. Okay, so it seems like we're back at home now. We've got stuff. Bitrate is gone. Nostalgia for Loop. Yes. Okay. Graveyard is the most appropriate place for an options menu. You got the world map. Venture forth with your party and Arcana. Adventuring awaits. And here's the unlocks. Let's go into the town hall. Rescued Antonio in the average Italian countryside. Found the pancakes. Okay. Oh. It's steeped. It's steeped in stank. Dude, and they didn't miss with music in Vampire Survivors. I'm not surprised, genuinely. I'm so stoked right now, chat. I'm getting giddy with it, because I've played a lot of fucking hours of Vampire Survivors, and to know that they might be doing it again, I don't want to fill myself up with copium, like a, you know, balloon animal filled with drugs. I want to be realistic here, but at the same time, tutorial was pretty pog. Imelda! Yo, we gotta get Rune Tracer. Rune Tracer goes sicko mode. The Mad Forest, so it's the same stuff. Mana Orbs. I like how I know what so many of these items do already. Boy, which area is my fave piece so far? Was Jit sat there for a good minute just jamming? Let's go. Good on. Alright. Stop looking at all the unlocks. Plenty to do. A lot for a demo, man. A lot for a demo. Love the old Garlic Man? Yeah, Poe is the OG. Get Rob check, say hi to Mira check, make a mid-joke check. Alright, I'm done here for now. See y'all. Okay, Stripe. Hey, thanks for popping in. I hope you have a good one. Take me to the options menu. Okay, it's nothing. It's nothing. Rotate map with player. Alright, world map me. So here's our stages. First up, we've got the Mad Forest. Unlocks we have not gotten. Difficulty 1. Okay. Once a thwarving haven, now a dumping ground for evil, a vampire is said to be the root of this evil. We can find only mayhem and roast chicken. Alright, let's do it, baby. This is so cool, man. Yeah, very old Final Fantasy. Yeah. And look, we actually have decisions to make now, shit, about how we explore the map down there. This is the OG song, man. This is the Vampire Survivors tune. It does feel a little loud, though. Let me... I'm gonna take it down a little bit. We're also gonna take SFX down a little more. Is there a keyboard button to rotate? Yeah, there is. Yeah, Q and E. This is a remix of a Vampire Survivors song. Okay, we're getting more passive cards now. I mean, all this shit's 0. Stronger. And so a crawler, he just stays there now and does stuff. Just deal more damage. Yes. Does he only stay for that many cards? Now it's ticking down. Etrian Odyssey. This kind of crawler and enemies reminds me of this old Sega game we played called Sword of Vermilion. Nice. Yeah, this is very fun so far. Deal 9 damage to multiple enemies. Yeah, it shows a -1 there, so this is going to hit for 10% more, but it's going to tick away at Antonio's shit. See ya! 36 damage, prioritize attackers. Interesting. Yo, this is so... I just realized. This is so in the spirit of Vampire Survivors, genuinely, where we cannot choose the attack patterns of the stuff, and it's not immediately made clear to us. But the different things are kind of doing exactly what they did in Vampire Survivors, you know, in a way, where it's like the knife kind of is pointing maybe in the specific direction that we're facing. Bible always seems to rotate like this. Magic Wand, prioritizing attackers, is exactly the same as prioritizing the closest enemy, which is exactly what it does in Vampire Survivors. I feel like there's a space where being this derivative of your own content is bad, and I don't think they're in it. I think they're clear away from it, where this is instead like, oh fuck yeah, it's all the Vampire Survivor stuff again. At least for me. Granted, we've been playing for 12 minutes. So I think I may be getting ahead of myself a little bit. But oh baby, we're gonna have to clear some space on the docket. That's all I'm saying. Give me the wand. The wand kind of sucks, but the wand in Vampire Survivors is one of those weapons that, you know, you have a bell curve, where at first you're like, this is pog, it hits close stuff. Then you're like, it really doesn't scale that well, it's kind of bad. But then late game, you come back around to it because you're like, no, it's actually incredibly good knockback. And since it prioritizes the closest enemy, it's really good at making sure that you are defended, basically. So it's a good defensive option, and its mid-damage is fine. Didn't that flame look similar from Vampire Survivors? Come on, Mira. Let's not get silly now. This is a channel where we take things seriously. The wand evolved into like Giga Wand. It just fired non-stop. It was like, you know? I scared my cat with that. I'm sorry, Gizmo. Okay. Spinock does not pull away. Only red cards attacks pull away from his stuff. He did say something about red cards, but I chose to not read it because, you know, I'm not a nerd. Okay. Hit you guys, and then we're going to prioritize attackers. So do they attack from the right or something? They all attacked. Right there, we have a 4 sword, so all 4 of you are hitting me, I think is what that means.
You're welcome.
We actually should have whipped first and gotten the 10% damage on the AoE hit, because the wand did only hit 1 person. How dare no scaring the Giz. She's okay. She curled right back up. Chad, I saw it. Speaking of animals being cute, I saw... I'm not the biggest bird guy. I don't really have anything against birds or anything, but, like, I never was into, like, having birds as a pet. Leah was. She had a bird as a kid. Yeah, he's still alive. He's old as hell. Birds live, man. The bird's, like, 20-something. But it was a clip on... Or it was a picture on Reddit of just a person whose bird had fallen asleep, leaning on them. And I swear to God, I've never seen a bird in such a, like... I don't know, helpless, vulnerable position. It was just so sweet. It melted my heart at 9:02 this morning. And it was just like that bird was fucking just chilling, just sleeping with him. You steal this shit? All right. Whoa! It gave me money, Casey. Good instinct. 1 kills and AoE deals more damage. It's not spitting over all of them. Yeah. Yo, Casey! Good thinking. I probably could just move with the buttons. I don't know. I kind of like clicking it. Clicking it feels very like 2001 gaming on my dad's work laptop, you know? Which was made ever more sweet by the fact that at any moment he might need his laptop back. You guys know what I'm saying? Was one an eagle owl's a pet? A huge owl that looks cool as fuck? That would be sick. I bet you an owl is a gigantic pain in the dongles to take care of. I guarantee you that you don't just keep an owl, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's the Bouse Room, and we have not unlocked it yet. Like old Might and Magic games. Yeah, honestly. I didn't play a lot of that. I'm thinking more specifically the Rugrats point-and-click game. But, you know, same vibe. Legit Eevee Stolen, Axolotl Stolen, Clowned on Narkwolf first. Casey, earned your spot on the list now, too? Yeah. Mira, I know you might have gotten the idea in my head first, but unfortunately, whoever said it loudest and last, you know, they win. I don't make the rules. Okay. Malaquin, what's going on? Welcome in.
My strength is your
Alright, he's a
shield.
crawler, so now our attacks are extra pog rich. See ya. do, 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 do. Just whip me again. Give me the chicone. We gotta hit everything now. This is very fun. Chat, this demo's free. Do yourself a favor, download this demo.
Wicked.
Got a decent pick? Yeah, post it in Pet Sheroy or random or something.
Start. Farewell.
Alright, one guy survived. They're just blocking though, I think. So they blocked, and now he has some kind of block stat that we can't see, but I think it happened. Damahe me, armor me, whip me. Yep, there was the stat. When we pulled out the Damahe, you could see it. Only here for the chat food. Yeah, Mira, if you could think of a prediction, I guess we could do one. I don't know but I feel like I'm crushing right now. I feel like I'm absolutely sitting on the face of this run. You know what I mean? Letting loose. Okay, did more guys spawn, or did I just not come over this way? The idea of breaking stuff on the outside walls is genius, man.
To your aid. Attack.
To your aid.
Yes.
Oof. This is fun, man. Okay, gold me. Like a finger. Kind of tough to say, especially without spoiling. Okay, don't worry about it then.
Aha, I say.
Smell ya. Alright, we killed everybody. Is the boss gonna be open now? Was this a reco? No, this was just... I mean, Oh, I could always get in. Never remember. I might have just always been able to get in. Look at this guy. No, I just knew it was coming out today, and I originally was gonna wait until this game came out for real to play it. But then in the Discord, Mira was talking about how fun the demo was, and I was like, fuck it! Fuck it! And now I'm really glad I did, because this is sick. I think, though, maybe we just play the demo, and then maybe I rip myself away from it, and then maybe we wait then until release to play, you know what I mean? Like, maybe we don't exhaust the demo now, and since we have so many games on the docket, maybe we dip our little toesies in right now, we feel that the water is full of honey and ambrosia, and then we go, okay, I'll be back when, you know, the pool's fully open and when I can dip more than just my slutty little toes.
Welcome.
Yeah, okay, they're coming. Oh, dude, we got the boss. He's got the blue outline. Yes. Any idea for a release date at all? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they... I looked at the Steam page earlier and didn't see anything. I don't know if they said anything outside of that. All right. I kind of like the, like, 0 damage attacks, but at the same time, we're having extra mana left over every time. Yeah, throw this now. See ya. So is the game reco 100k chat food or 20 bucks? It's 100k chat food. I don't want to make it like you can just pay for a game rec. Where money can come into it is, let's say the game is $30 and you don't want to save up 200k food for the over $20 one. You could donate $10 via like PayPal or Bits. And then I would, you know, that would make up the difference. But I want the game rewards to mainly be a thing for actually just hanging out in the stream a lot. What? Yeah, sorry, Ian. Did you not know that? We did that, we've done that once or twice. We did that with a $35 game from Apple Saucy. Saw the button and was curious about the dollar amount. Got you, yeah. It's only $25, yeah, and you can blow it at 100k. For if it's within like $5, it's okay, you know? I'm sorry, if you told me it was within $5, I would have said that's okay. Because I've said that a bunch too. But the points, hell yeah. If you were to sign, that's kind of why I'm saving up. Yeah, I figure. Close anyway, okay. Game is so peak, OMG, the hype went through the roof. Billy, I'm feeling that way too. I'm trying to tamper it I'm trying to tamper it down, like, you know, the garbage in my garbage bin so that I can fit more garbage in there before I take the garbage bag out of my garbage bin. 197K? Hell yeah. But yeah, in general, I don't want it, like I said, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea for them to be, it's gotta be channel points first. Want to record how many dudes since it's a free demo, but I don't have the foods. Gotcha. Well, hey, the food builds up quickly if you hang out. We stream a lot, so you know. Hey, what's up, Riley? I'm here with Nemo and Liz. Tell Nemo and Liz I said hello. And Zoe. That's Riley's cat. I love how they're changing as little as possible to make it a completely different game. I agree. That's what's so cool about this, because I think that could have been, like, bad, but it's not. It's cool, because these are interesting mechanics immediately. Crawler, deal 10% more damage when a red card is played. Duration, triggers 5 times. We're probably going to be able to increase duration. You know, it's going to use all the same stats. We also have a play all button.
To your aid. Start.
To just make it even easier. Play all.
I say.
Play off.
Farewell.
Play off. That's so funny, dude. I losing your gamble by believing in you. I'm sorry. Sometimes the believers win. We can't have complete believer winning erasure here, you know? Who else is demon in the back? I know. Leah does look like a demon back there. If we're doing an edited video later, this is Leah, my girlfriend back here. She is not a demon. She's a person. She's playing Stardew Valley, I think. Never mind. She's downloading Grim Dawn. Very different vibes. Still kind of cozy, though. I think a little more Spinock we actually don't need. I want more Damahe. Okay. Stream still at work, but hi. Hell yeah, Dr. Squirrels. I appreciate you popping in when you can, dude. For real. Thanks for hanging. All right, we're digging our way out. Okay, now we're down to the next floor. So we did one floor here in the Mad Forest, and now we're down to another one. Look around. I am going to start using the keys, by the way. Pet Gizmo, okay. He's been pet. What do we get? The duality of gamers, grim game, cozy gamer, literally. I think ARPGs can be pretty cozy, despite the fact that you're, like, erasing entire bloodlines. Push the keyboard only straight away. Oh, you're not even using the mouse at all. Interesting. I like using the mouse a little bit. Gem Hammer unlocks the ability to add gems to cards, find gems in chests, or when leveling up. Oh, what's this gonna do? Yeah, it doesn't force you to use the keys, and genuinely, I will use that. I'll be like smoking a bowl or something and have that in my hand, and we'll just use the keys. Leah as a demon would be peak Leah. Bird, can you make Leah look like a demon if we do an edit of this real quick? Way back there. Hold on, let me get out of the way. And oatmeal? Look at him. Look at him. Look at the raw size of him. You're embarrassing. It's done. No editing needed. All right. Gem Hammer looks cool. I want to hammer my fucking cards. Okay. Otis agrees with the demon. Hits twice as hard, double damage. So, literally, this just means I'm going to slam this onto one of my cards, and that card's going to do more. I can leave it or cash out. Let's take it. And let's go ahead and slap you on... I mean, this gives us the best single hit. This equates to the most damage. Let's do it on you. You're 0 cost and also 40 damage. Look at that little hammer. That was what blew out my ears. That's funny. Was it really loud here, too? Volume feels like it's an okay place now. My only complaint so far is the lack of chest opening animation. That's fair. No, I've never played Dungeon Crawler. That's the, like, roguelike claw machine game, right? I feel like I've seen it on Steam, or I saw that Northern Lion played it or something. Hello. Oh, another oat cam. Holy. Wrong one?
He's glowing.
It looks like he's glowing, but it shouldn't. He's shit. Violence oatmeal. He did look like he was like full puddle mode.
Oh my goodness. Even gives him
Angie boy. Trying it out on sale now? Nice, Deegan. Yeah, let us know how it is. Okay. Antonio
My
first.
strength is your shield.
Then, or actually, hold on. If this kills him, this knife is going to do more damage to everybody else. Kill him first, and then knife everybody else. Half hour in, pretty fun gameplay. Let's go. Oh, shit, Wash, thank you for the gifted sub, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, for real. Thank you, buddy. And another one. Holy, dude, thank you. That's too nice. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, for real. Wash, you're such a good vibe around here. I appreciate you, buddy. Tudu Oats, yeah. All right, Spinock me.
Attack! Yes!
I love the sound bites. The little voice lines and everything are a great addition. And they also chat. The funny thing is, if, you know, we're still early, let's keep it contained. But if they do, you know, if this quality holds throughout this game, they've successfully just opened Vampire Survivors up into, like, now we can make other Vampire Survivors games of other genres. You know what I mean? More subs than Leah. Hey, I'm not complaining. Okay, here, does the order matter a little bit? Yes, I still like the idea of kill one person instantly, then we do our AoE damage. Bunch more bony boys coming in. You're defending 2 attackers. Let's get some of this up. Spinock. Whip. DS beat 'em up game would go crazy. I feel like they already did a Vampire Survivors card game. They must have. Like, obviously, this is a card game, but I mean like a physical, like, board game, card game, tabletop type deal. They must have done that. Same strat. Everything has become a deck builder now. It's a popular genre. You guys ever played Clank? Clank is a really, really fun deck builder, like, tabletop game. Highly recommend for anyone who, like, plays a lot of board games or anything like that. You probably could have left that heal there and saved it and come back for it, just like you do in, you named it, Vampire Survivors. All right, Antonio me. Do this first, and then maybe we'll kill everybody with it. Yeah. I generally love them, but also sometimes it feels like there's a good idea with card builder slapped onto it. I love Wild Frost. Gotcha. Yeah, I think there are some games that, for me, look good, and I genuinely like, oh yeah, I should try that. But it seems like it's always, those games are always basically just more Slay the Spire, which I don't think is necessarily bad, but this game is definitely doing enough different to not just feel like more Slay the Spire. It's like deck builder combat, but with this whole, like, kind of different feeling exploration. This is nice, man. I really like that it's not doing the Slay the Spire, you go down a map and click in directions. Like, I don't mind that Eugenics does that, you know what I mean? It's not like, I think games should abandon that altogether. It works really well, but I think it's smart of them to separate themselves here, you know? Also, buckle up, everybody. The real one just entered the room. Leah's feeling full-on cat cam indulgent tonight. True, Nemo's staying away so he can see his boy this way. Modi. He's just chilling. Literally not a single care. Look how indifferent he is. I feel like the other cats are kind of bothered by being so close to the light. He doesn't care. I miss my boy. Literally nothing. Yeah, he's just chilling. Oh, it's gonna be jealous again. Fuck, maybe. All right. We could take another gem, or we could take another item. I think just this is better. Make the cards in our deck. These are all cards we already have. Make the cards we have now better. Mine is made. Let's go. Alright, hit this. Knock. Open with the King Bibele. No, open. Well, hold on. No. Ah, tit. I guess we did. We increased the efficacy of that at least. It's a pretty good turn, man. I will say, they have done an amazing job of just making this feel so snappy and quick and easy to play. You know, a lot of card games can get pretty bogged down, and it feels like this is just moving, man. This is just moving.
Farewell.
I didn't need to, you know, belabor that decision, but whatever. All right, Antonio me, wand me, whip me. Yup. See ya. Getting more money out of that. Oh, this is sick. This is so fun, man. And there's going to be a bunch of stages, bunch of characters, wacky abilities, more we haven't really even seen the relics yet. We're still in, like, baby shit.
Start. Farewell.
See ya. All right, boss me. Like a baby. Maisie's a little Gizmo pilled. Maisie is fine with being picked up, but she doesn't like Gizmo and doesn't like being brought in here because of that. So she wouldn't be cool with being held up right here because Gizmo's right here. You remember the old Domino's pizza tracker that had the themes? I don't. What do you mean? I remember the pizza tracker that's just kind of like a bar that you watch online. Destroyed. Wand me. I do like the play all button. Oh yeah, so you can literally just play like this. And then what, space casts it? That's actually kind of nice, chat. To play one-handed with your left hand.
To your aid. Aha.
Alright. You knock me yet again.
I say yes.
Yeah, that's actually, chat, that feels snappy as hell playing with just the keys. You could also just play over... Oh, you could play right hand only with the arrow keys, and then is this enter going to work, or maybe 0? If 0 worked, that'd be peak. I bet you I could bind that. Yeah, enter right there works.
Whip it.
Yeah, these controls are awesome. This game rules, man. Luca whatever. Luca Galente, his name, maybe? Something like that. The Vampire Survivors guy. He just can't quit, dude. He simply can't quit. He's like, I'm just going to make the best games. It's almost like these devs play their own game. Oh. Yeah, this one's going to be a proper ripper. That was a little bit of a chest opening animation. Not quite as insane, but a little bit of one. Power up the Beyblade. I've got game ADHD. It's a plague. All right, we're down to the next floor. So here we are, floor 3. And look, we have a boss icon down here, but we also have whatever this is. Well, some question marks and whatever these little, like, stain things are. Oh, and I'm also just noticing 3 out of 4. We've got to get through 4 floors. Okay. All right, spinach first. Oh my god, that's nice to play, man. Yeah, I've now transitioned to key only, but I like that I have the variety. I can mouse only, I can key only, I can right hand only, I can left hand only. You know what I mean? This is a game that lets you jork it if you want to. And if it's got Giovanna in here, I'm gonna want to, I'll tell you that much.
My strength is your shield. I say.
Alright, ooh, new enemy. Very jorking pills, yeah.
Start. Attack.
Meow. Giovanna does have the cats.
Farewell.
Here's a level up reward. Hit me with more whip, I guess. I like when you level up, you get to cast the spell for free, too. That's a nice little extra dopamine for your dome. This is like an elite fight or something, man. This is big. Was this that scary thing on the map? I should have looked before I came over here. Cramp. Yes. Okay, wand me. Like a magic wand. Chat, are you guys more wand people or are you guys more staff people? I've always considered myself a staff person, and I feel like a lot of the games we're playing as of late are very wand pill. You know? Wand. Staff? Yeah, right, Mira? You know what I was thinking the other day, too? I was watching Fellowship of the Rings with my roommates. And you know how in the Loader movies, Gandalf's always fighting with a sword and a staff? I feel like you specifically don't see that combo very often. You see battle mages and stuff, but it's very, very rare to see like a wizard in full robes with a hat wielding like a long sword and a staff. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's kind of fucking sick. We've already ripped everything from Loader. Why don't we rip that and put that in more stuff too? Staff is just big wand. They're just cooler. They're just cooler. Weighted batons and short wands can be just as effective. Can they though? Are they as sick?
Stronger. Stop.
Stronger.
Yes.
You're fucking cooked, by the way. Hey, what's up, Fat Horbets? Welcome in, buddy. I kind of don't need any of this. I guess take you. It seems like our damage numbers are going up, I imagine, with our stats. But we're not getting, like, any might or anything. Look at our stats over here. Caves have more real estate for decorating. True. You can put, like, thorns on them and skulls and shit. And flowers. And butterflies. And blood. But Daffle the Staffle. Use a gem. Increases might. Draws a card. Whoa. Increases amounts. Amount is amazing in Vampire Survivors. And the gem means this is going to play every time I play this card, right? Horn skulls and shit. Use the staff to help with my scoliosis like Lady Danbury's cane. Yeah, if you can go through life and achieve even 6%, let's say 6 or 7% of Lady Danbury's drip and, you know, just regalness from hit show Bridgerton, then you're doing all right. All right, amount me. And let's put amount on you, actually. Because you do really big single hit damage, so now you're going to do really big whatever damage. Also, chat, when you play on the arrow keys rather than WASD, left arrow and right arrow turn you, which is the more sensible thing. So play on arrow keys. You play this.
You're welcome.
You see more wand building in video games in general? Yeah, you see staves a lot in like ARPGs though, for sure. Well, they'll have both wands and staves in ARPGs because it allows wands to be the one-handed option, where you then have like a casting focus or a grimoire or something in your other hand, and staves are the two-handed option. Alright. The Neopets game? Leah, you love that like 2000s Neopets game. Maybe I'll stream that someday for your nostalgia. I've never played it. Or you play it, yeah. Okay.
To your aid. Attack! Quick hit!
Dude, look how fast you can blast through the combat rounds. That is genius. It's furry bait? Alright, Casey, make sure you're there that day. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Nice. What if you run out of mana? What do you mean? Well, no, we get our mana back every turn. Maybe we do just go extra Spinock at this point? I kind of don't want more cards. Maybe I'm too, like, card builder pilled, though, you know, where the default advice is, like, don't overbloat your deck. I feel like we're just putting more of the same shit in here.
Yes! Stop!
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Farewell.
See ya. Yeah, that is blocked there where those smudges are on the map. And we could just go forward to the boss right now. Or we could fight these enemies. Why would I want to wait, though? I get power from fighting the enemies. Did that hit more than one person? I don't know that it did. I do feel like we're kind of wrecking right now. Like, that's still just gonna hit him, right? Prioritize attackers, add one amount. It still just attacked him, so I feel like the amount was not good there. Like, amount, like, doesn't work with that ability or something. Alright. Boss me. Just mowing down crowds of enemies. This is fun, the way they have them come forward in the lines. This is also a thing, I feel like I've never played a deck builder card game before that it all channeled the energy of, like, fighting a horde of enemies. You know what I mean? And this is doing that. Look, we're fighting this first line. We can see the next one's behind. We see the boss behind that. It's cool, man. It's creative. Genuinely.
To your aid. Whip it. Attack.
All right, we're hitting the wall here a little bit. Antonio, I need you to put some fucking sauce on it, bro. You need to go full Sweet Baby Ray's here. Yeah, give me more knives.
I say.
Yeah, it doesn't feel sigh-worthy. No, no, no. I don't mean to continually drink the cum of this game. I'm just trying to say that it does. It seems really promising. All right, we're getting slapped a little bit. The damage output lives up to the VS vibe of damaging hordes for sure. Yeah. This is good against him, but yeah, it only hit once. Or no, it's just increasing our amount stat. I was kind of thinking it meant increase the amount stat for this weapon, but it means in general, which is better, and means that stuff like the knives are going to do more. Crunchpuff needs a sick day. You can hijack the stream, play whatever you want. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We should get Leon here sometimes. More often, yeah. He has a lot of stuff. Never mind, I crushed him. Increases area. What's that gonna do, man? What's that gonna do? Because in Vampire Survivors, it means you hit more enemies. But does that mean something that, like, would this make the wand hit 2 enemies instead of 1? Grim Dawn rub. I dry aged my steak in a nice Grim Dawn rub. Thank you, Crate Gaming. Or Crate Entertainment. Let's just grab Might. Yeah, maybe you hit the line behind. Yeah, that could be cool, Potato, if true. Doesn't matter. Any of you is fine. Okay. 4 out of 4 stage. This is the last one, chat. Let's do it. Antonio me. Armor me. Magic wand me. We're taking 2 hits, and 2 of them are defending.
I say. Yes.
It also just increments the spinach, but it allows us to not have the spinach card in our deck, theoretically. Also, maybe we can get above 100% damage eventually. Reminds me a bit of Shroom and Gloom. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never played that. I did. I think maybe you recommended it. I know it's been recommended in chat before.
Farewell.
We're just dude, this is so fun. Even though right now we are just absolutely demolishing. Like, we are just destroying right now, kind of unchallenged. Ooh, Bing upgrades. Who the hell's Bing? You're giving me a new character? Give me this Phoenix. Okay, so it took my card, and maybe now I'll, like, get it back in a little bit? Was nice. Yeah. That heal was actually giant. We needed that big time. Yeah, VC is doing what I wish Shroom and Gloom did, with having the option to mouse only. Very fun game, though. Gotcha. Nice. Ask Jeeves was a damn website. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. I like how fast I turned around on my different control scheme ideas for this. I was like, I'm going mouse only, and then I was like, I'm going left hand only, and I was like, holy shit. We can go right hand only. My favorite things about cat cam that makes me giggle is when Leah does the showing of the cat, because then it's like the Vanna White of the stream. Leah's a legend around here, right? Okay. This. Yep, there are guys in the back for this fight, so maybe that is what area does. How big does this demo seem to be, Mira? Because when Vampire Survivors originally launched in early access, it, like, you know, was decent size, but didn't have a ton of content. And it looked like this already had a pretty good amount of stuff.
My strength is your shield. Start. Attack.
Huge.
You're welcome.
Fucking blast. Adds armor. I would rather take gems at this point and just reinforce our deck. Doesn't really matter what you go on. All this stuff is just get more stats. Went 3 hours before I had to be ripped away from it and didn't get to play new stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, there is plenty here. For a demo, at the very least. That said, yeah, I think we'll probably... I'm going to try to resist and just do this one session and then wait till the game comes out. And then we'll play the shit out of it then.
Yes. Start.
I need to be more responsible with my chat food if I want gripper cam. And I want gripper cam. Thank you for the bits, buddy. Music's totally giving me arcade vibes. Yeah, Malaquin, if you've never checked out Vampire Survivors, that game is amazing, and the soundtrack is 100% bops front to back. His feet are like sandpaper in bed. Are they that bad? I do sometimes, like, put my feet on her, I guess. They're like sandpaper. All right, here we go. That's true, you have that, what do they call it, a pumice stone or whatever? Should I pumice my fucking toes? I think Roadwolf said that I should use a cheese grater.
To your aim, I say. Start.
Alright. A pumice, yush. Feet are genuinely also like sandpaper, I get it. Hell yeah, Casey, let's go. I like at least 14,000 steps when I'm working. Yeah, Leo walks a lot.
Attack.
Alright. We left one on counter for the dogs out here. Let's go get it.
You're welcome.
See ya. You did take a little damage there. I kind of would love more heals. I don't know if we're going to get any, though. My feet used to be bad. Not walking for 4 years really did wonders for the health. Yeah, I can imagine. You just use a knife to cut it off? That's some hard shit, Sheroy. Do you use, like, a giant-ass, like, combat knife to do it? And do you sit in your kitchen with just one single lamp above you, casting a pale glow down while you smoke cigarettes and think about, you know, lost love? You eat just an apple for dinner? You eat just an apple for dinner? You're slicing that, taking a bite, slicing your toe, slicing the apple, taking a bite. And then you go out and, like, solve murders and shit, obviously. Deep fry the foot skin? Casey, that's ridiculous. Be Sheroy my mind's eye. Working there for something? Yeah, I got you. Nice, nice. I kind of think we got enough spinock in the soup, but then again, I like having attacks, not stuff, and I can't skip. I can't skip here, so give me more Bibo. Digging in between ring middle finger, straight vodka bottle in the same hand. Yeah, exactly. All right, that's a brazier back there. That might give us some fucking chicken. Some motherfucking chicken. The sauna dressing room, I might have that. Oh, let's go. It is crazy how much we generally disrespect saunas in the U.S. I feel like a lot of the rest of the world is like saunas rule. And in the U.S., like saunas are a thing, but they're very, I don't know, specialized. That's like a very rare thing, you know? Like, or I guess gyms have them sometimes. The yellow building you hate as a sauna? Really? Ooh, the flower boss, chat. It's like the 5-minute, boss in Vampire Survivors. Genuinely. Real saunas are also very different from U.S. regular ones. Gotcha. That checks out as well. Back to Vampire Survivors, dude. It's the Ring of Flowers. I think it's 5 minutes. Maybe it's 10. It's been a while. I think it's 5 minutes. And the Praying Mantis boss in the middle.
Attack! Farewell.
And if this is anything like Vampire Survivors, it's been smooth sailing so far, but right now, this boss encounter is going to tell me whether or not our build is actually good. Always back to Vampire Survivors, even when this game obviously has nothing to do with it. Yeah, nothing at all. That was big dongus to Mahe. You died here, Mira? Alright, we gotta beat Mira, chat. Not physically, obviously, emotionally. Intellectually. Pray for me like a mantis. That's a good one, Malaquin. Especially, once again, I'll say it, the one time I saw a praying mantis in my life, it was on my desk, and I went and I got the hammer from under the sink, and I took it out of this world, you know? Slap him around. Oh, come on, man. 10, I think... I want to say, Fat Horribets, what it is. We can fact check this later, maybe. But 5 minutes, you got the Ring of Flowers and the Praying Mantis. 10 minutes, you got the Ring of Flowers and the Praying Mantis again. But this time, the Ring of Flowers does not disappear after 30 seconds. You have to fully deal with it. And then at 11 minutes, you get the Horde of Skellies, who come in enormous volume. And if you have the DPS to handle them, it's insanely good eats for EXP. I'm sorry, Mira, I love you. Thank you for being here. Murdering a cute praying mantis? It scared me. It scared a giant with the ability to get a hammer and kill it. Frankly, that's straight, you know, survival of the fittest. That's the story. I don't ever want you to pray for me. Well, nobody was there to pray for that mantis, I'll tell you that much. There was zero opposition in my life to me hitting that thing with a hammer. God damn it. God motherfucking damn it. That was an hour? No, it wasn't. No, I've been recording for 54 minutes. It says 1 hour, 36 minutes. It's just not true. Not a better VS. Nope, yeah, I failed. The boss heard your vile behavior towards its kin. Yeah, perhaps. What is this? What are these numbers? That how much damage you were doing by the... what is that? What is this? This is how many times I played it? How many I had in the deck versus how many times I played it, maybe? Fake news, my last run said the exact same time? That's weird. Yeah, it is. It's the number played. Played, average. Okay. See what relics and stuff we got here. It had the mana thing, so Mira, did this maybe count the first thing or something? Level, I got to level 14. That was super fun, man. That was super fun. I'm bummed as shit that we lost. If you had to rate the experience from 1 to 10, what would it be? I mean, if I'm talking not about a full video game, because I haven't seen it, but a first hour of playing a game, for me personally, 11. Exactly, Mira, 11. 11 out of 10. Look at all those new unlocks. And this display feels very old school JRPG to me. These icons. Anyone get me there? The way these icons show up feels very like old school JRPG in a good way. It looks nice. We unlocked the library because we got to level 10 in the Mad Forest. Gem Hammer, the Return Gem. And look at this. We unlocked a bunch of stuff, including new weapons. Yeah, Bird, you're going. I appreciate the prodding, genuinely. Dude, that was so fun. That was so fun. I desperately... Ooh, a shop. Attacks deal splash damage. That's what area does. 10% per rank. 2 armor. Oh, Mira, yes, this is the one. Yeah, immediately it was like, oh my god, the stank hit my ears like a fart in a closed room. Holy shit. That's good. All right, duration crawlers stay by 1. Ooh, that's what duration does. Yeah, right. XP, luck, max health, damage, HP, reroll choices. Okay. Yeah, I think... I don't know, maybe... I'm like, ooh, crawlers. The Gorton Bell. Antonio, we've already got. Imelda, we can buy her already. Adds 12 XP when she's played. Gain 5 XP growth when a yellow card is played. Okay. Okay. Bye, my wife. Yeah, and we can choose what character to play here.
Let it whip.
I love how the sound bites sound kind of crushed, like kind of like arcade, you know, crispy.
Magic is not to be feared.
Time for adventure.
And I like how there's just one of them sounds annoyed and the other's pogging. Dude, that's awesome. I'm literally thinking of ways that I could justify playing the demo more rather than just waiting for the game, but I feel like we should just wait for the game. Either way, let's call that first episode there. That was super, super fun. I am very excited now for this game to come out. I mean, I was before anyways. I was excited before anyways. But this is gonna be easily, you know, I'm imagining many hours of fun, you know? Even if the game ends up showing its flaws with time, there's gonna be a lot of hours of fun to get out of this, so. Very well done, Retro. Yeah. Oh, I'm stoked. That is awesome. Let's call it there. Let's call it there for trying out the demo for right now. I'm going to try my best to hold off until the game releases, and then we are just going to bury our face in it. You know what I mean? We're just going to bury our face in it and not come up for air. I'm going to fucking die in this game, IRL. But yeah, let's wrap it there. That's Vampire Crawlers. That's the demo. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. All right. That's so sick. I want to play more. Yinlei Library. And look, there's more beyond. They're teasing us. You can see that bridge goes beyond, man. The real question is, what are they going to do next? Is it going to be straight to the fucking dairy plant again? Is it going to be straight to the dairy plant again, bro? Is this game going to be as cheese-pilled? Yeah, I almost said a titty thing, but I was like, we've made enough cum, tit, dick jokes in this episode. We gotta call it somewhere. Escape just takes you between these two things. Whoops. Village me? Boobas, yeah. Okay, take me in here and quit, please. I've solidified the game for me. Sorry to teach you like that, but I'm gonna try and hold off too. Hell yeah. No, I mean, that was enough for me that this game also will come out and will probably be tops $20. It probably will be like 10. So like, I got no qualms buying this when it comes out. 100%. That was sick. That was sick. Let's take a 10-minute break and then we'll come back and we'll do a couple hours of Hollow Knight. That was really, really fun. I hope y'all enjoyed watching that. Genuinely, I'm excited. I'm excited to play. Switch to cheeks instead of tits for now, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's take 10 minutes. It's 7:52 right now. Stick around if y'all are enjoying the stream. We're going to come back and play Hollow Knight after this. We'll be back at just about 8:02, 8:03. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate you. We'll see y'all in 10 minutes. My house. Okay. That's my room. If you finish looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do when they date. Jesus. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's not used to dating, but this is very presumptuous and very forward. It's weird on a first date to hang out at your house, for one. Generally, you want to go to a more neutral, like, public place, right? But he's like, no, come inside my domicile. And then he's like, if you want to get right upstairs and start the skull fucking, then why not? Let's get to it. Bingo, bango, dodge, Durango, baby. Let's have some sex. This is good. Unlimited power. This is very American. This is very American. I'm turning the whole world into just a puddle of blood and gold. This is what it must feel like to be a CEO, right? Consort Radon, insane. Insane. Easily one of the hardest bosses FromSoft has ever done. Easily. I'm not surprised that he got nerfed. Like, obviously, I feel big. I feel big and strong, and like I have a giant pee-pee because I beat him before the nerf. But in all reality, I think it's probably a good thing that they nerfed it. That shit was ridiculous. Yo, chat, summon the healing ghosts. Although, are they for enemies? They might be for enemies, man. Look at all that. Dude, let's go. Chat! Anyone who's here, I love you forever. Y'all are the goats. You're my fucking squad. I hope you exist forever. You healing ghosts just so you don't get them later in the run and I win my prediction. You know what? I just sang your fucking praises. Fuck you, Tenno. Despite your healing. Fuck you. Barrel Rain, Transmutation, Shielding Ghosts, Giga Saw Blades everywhere. Oh no, man. Come on. Come on, chat. Don't do this, chat. Pan on Giga Saw Blades? You want gore? I want to live, man. I want to live. We should just get to the next holy mountain. That's how we fuck chat.
I'm in danger.
It's just all projectiles. Do not fire. The tablet might count as a projectile. Fuck it. Throw it. It's good. It was probably the healing bolt, right? Yep, it was the healing bolts. Literally, who shot me? Who fucking shot me? I want this shit on the record. It was Tenno? It was Tenno. That's it. Your brand equity's under the toilet, buddy. Your brand equity's under the toilet. You're gonna need to fully transform into a fucking cockroach to crawl your way back up out of the bowl. Godspeed, brother. You want to play a game? It's called Thunder Snail. And if the yellow snail wins, you win. Press Z repeatedly to encourage your snail. Oh, there's gameplay. All right, all in on yellow, chat. What the hell? Yeah, what the fuck? Looks like you encouraged your snail too much. Because, dude, I moved my right middle finger over to fucking Mario Party mash it. Because he said, press it to encourage your guy. Why would I not fucking mash it? I have become one with the snow. That's the outline of papyrus. I would recognize that broad chest anywhere. Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings. Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover. Dude, I get this. I get this. I get this so hard. If we can bond at the Olive Garden, that's how I know we're family, you know? We're hauling ass, baby. I feel like I'm not built for hauling ass, Chad. Some people are built for hauling ass. What? Hey. Some people are built for hauling ass. And then there's people like me who are built for going slow. I'm that kid that went too fast, you know, down the hill on the bicycle and fucking flipped over the handlebars and like sliced up their stomach because they got scared of how fast they were going and couldn't like turn down the street in time. You know? You're either built for hauling ass or eating it. No in between. Amen, brother. Give me, you remember the old GameCube launch Star Fox game? What was it, Star Fox Adventures, maybe? Where you had that badass staff and you fought with dinosaurs and shit? That vibe, that style, it just fucking souls. It was allegedly going to be a new IP where you played a dino and it was a Zelda-like, but Daddy Nintendo decided to slap an IP on it. It was weird you played a Star Fox and that. It was kind of sick, though. As a kid, I was like, yes, I absolutely want to play Star Fox in the game where I fight dinosaurs. That was actually the only Star Fox game I played as a kid. I only knew him from Smash. Me too. I knew that his games were, like, iconic, I guess. I was aware that he was a Link Mario type because he was in Smash. He had like the Star Fox games where you played as a ship. At least that's the way I thought of it as a kid. Oh yeah, that's the game where you play as the plane, you know. I guess what I'm saying is the marketing of putting him as the lead did work on me. Though, to be fair, I think a cool dino main character probably would have worked on me too if they got the commercial on fucking Nickelodeon. That primetime Fairly Odd Parents ad slot, I would have been eating that shit up. Yum, 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 yum. Mom, take me to fucking GameStop.
Are we not respecting the hand raises here, boss, or are we just shut up?
Sorry, I was listening to my number 2. How are you doing, number 3?
I couldn't get into my office because someone blocked every door in the goddamn place. and now I have.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
In the
Oh
middle
my
of the
God.
explanation.
Good boss. Good meeting, boss. Keep up the good work. Nobody talk back. Nobody talk back.
Is your food buff sit on your toilet? Trust? We don't even... Do we have a toilet, actually? We do. Toilet? Am I gonna make poop? Mom. Mom, am I gonna make poop? Holy shit. 36? I mean, as a human being, I've had my fair share of experience shitting, but I would not describe the quantity as 30 fucking 6. How much shit are we talking? That's a clogger for sure. Let's go. We're moving. We're grooving. Easiest game ever made. Oh.
Crunch it, crunch it.
Brand moment? Brand... Eventually, there's apparently a limited number of livestock in the world, so we probably should appoint them mates for life. So I don't know. But then, chat, I will say this. If that's what we do, then that means every single one of their children we slaughter for meat. So are you ready to condemn every single one of their children to slaughter? That's my question. Stripe says yes. Okay. Fine by me. Fine, we'll do that. We'll keep the first two, but then all others we find in the wild, as well as all children, are on site. Judge them from birth individually like a normal human being? Do you mean like the start of 300 where they have the baby pit? Mira, are you saying we should make a baby pit for our livestock and we like have like an oracle hold them up to the light and be like, I do not like the dimples on their chin. Yeet. All right, and here we are. Ooh, what the hell is that? Oh, masturbate. Well, let's just go on like this. Will this work? Yep. Okay. I just want to say, I just parried all that guy's hits while I was glancing. Promise I will take good care of you here. You can have a good life here. Goat mommy. Come on, goat mommy. I know you're nice. It's not about you. It's not about you. I fell down a hole. I fell down a hole. I can't just stay here. And frankly, I would rather shoot you 150 times in the head than deal with that emotion. Crunch, have you ever considered getting good? Not for a single second of my life. The teachers tried to convince me that was the way to go when I was failing at math tests, and I was like, come on. Get a life. You know? Touch grass. Nerd. Fuck! Grim Knuckle Crag? Why's he got a name above his head? Nobody else does. What's this guy's deal? Oh my god. The fucking drip of having your name above your head when nobody else in the fucking game does? What's your deal, Grim Knuckle? Are you a bug or are you just a fucking legend? Another orb, by the way? Nope, that's gonna like explode or something? Keep shooting it. Haha! I killed it, chat. Remember what it was called? It was called Essence Eater. And here we have like some scales. I'm just taking in raw data right now, chat. Me exploring left and right in Noida is much like a 10-month-old child crawling about on the floor of their living room and just putting random shit in their mouth. You know what I mean? It's not about sense in actions. It's about gathering data. It's about gathering data and possibly ingesting something that's gonna fucking kill you. You know? Boss, it's not me.
Fucker. No, I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna burn to death.
Who did that, boss? Was that you?
Like you didn't just light that
I
fucking fire in
did,
the trash,
boss.
man.
I would never do that.
Piss it out. Piss it out right now. Chris, you want to explain yourself? I told you to pull out your little ween and take a big old piss on the
Boss,
fire.
when I
and
held
put it
F,
out,
that
and you
wasn't an
wouldn't do
option.
it.
I promise, boss.
Well, if you wanted to go get the fire extinguisher, what color was it?
Red.
Damn it.
It's an open-faced sandwich with the jelly side down, baby.
Oh, there you go. Dude, one time I was out with my girlfriend's family and her stepdad was like, oh man, you gotta try this. It was like his favorite sandwich ever. It was the pastrami sandwich from this one place. And we went and I was like, okay, I'd never had pastrami before. It was an open-faced pastrami sandwich I had to eat with a knife and fork and it was soggy. And I had to be like,
Yum, so good. I want to your daughter.
Yeah.
He knew. That's why he made you
yeah.
eat it.
What would be the hypest blank souls? Dinosaur souls could be sick. Lego souls, frog souls. Ooh! I mean, that shit would sell. Clearly anything souls sells. Pokey souls, pokey. All right. We're back. Dorito time for Crunch's nightmare. I know, I saw that. The honey mustard? Nah. Century eggs with olives and sourdough bread? That sounds all right. That sounds all right. We're letting the locks down, chat. Beefy, I have not come up with an answer. I have not come up with an answer. I do not know. What are century eggs? I don't know what I just imagine that's just eggs. That's just like fancy eggs. Do you want a hint? Sure. Been 10 minutes already. We're back. Entangled teaser. I love those. No, it's just a brush. It's just a brush. Wet brush. Fermented eggs. Oh. If they told me they were fermented, I wouldn't want the eggs. Yeah, I like wine, but Mira was right to question why I was like, yeah, I would eat that. Literally rotting. Tangled teaser brushes changed my life. Interesting. Tangled teaser. Brushes perverted. Leave my fucking brush out of this. I like all the foods, and even I think they're gross. Wet brush is popular. It's a nice brush. It's a big difference from just like, your regular run-of-the-mill found at Target brush. Drew, what's going on, buddy? All right, let's boot up Hollow Knight. With Miss Potato's hair is friggin' eldritch as hell. Literally ties up to anything it touches with the Tangled teaser. It only takes 1 to 2 hours to fix. It's a lifesaver. Time to kick Zote's ass. Is that what we should do next? I don't know what we should do next. Eldritch is in a real world. Oh my god. Wash. Demodded. Time for the night. Zoda's the best character. Zoda's not the best character. Collect by fucking pages. Okay, hold on. Location. Oh, Beefy said location and item. And said it's someplace in something. Collect by fucking pages. The place and an item. And Beefy gave us a puzzle last time, chat. Let's not forget. He labored over a puzzle. The Metroidvania channel. Oh, yo. Huh. Interesting. Hey, we'll catch you in a bit, Potato. Thank you for the lurk. Made it up in like 5 minutes. You thought hard about it. You could also do a POP if you want, because you've seen the main reason I wanted you to do TE. Is TE true ending? Stream shouldn't be muted, Mira. Oh, Mira was trying to psych me out. Huh. Okay, sorry, I just got, let me... You Wash almost tag teamed? Almost, yeah. Wash, thanks for the alert, buddy. What was I doing over here? It's like when you open the fridge and then you forget. Oh, it's for the puzzle. The sauce is thin, too much. With time, I know you'll find the. It really is quite. But to see, you'll need a. Background noise, second screen while I read Crunch if I'm with the bugs. Hell yeah, Sister of the Sea. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for putting me on your second screen. I appreciate you. The sauce is thin, too much. With time, you'll find the. It really is quite. But to see, you'll need a. Show it to you guys for a second. Realized you couldn't see it. Miraboo destroyed them. Destroyed through neurodivergency. Grady's excited now that Hollow Knight has risen. Granny, were you not into the vampire crawlers? Into the vampire crawlers agenda? Am I having a stroke? Yeah, it's confusing. It's a riddle. It's a riddle. A puzzle. Thin sauce. Find the. It really is quite, but to see, you'll need a. Stay out of my own time once it's fully out. Gotcha. Yeah. Fair, fair. Okay, chat. We'll think about that. I kind of want to try Path of Pain for a little while, though. And if I've apparently cleared the thing that Granny wanted me to see first, then maybe we do Path of Pain for a bit while we stew on the puzzle, because I still don't know. I don't really have ideas apart from just walking around. Thin sauce. You saying thin sauce makes me think it's like a thin layer of, like, water somewhere or something. Or maybe it's something with just only a little bit of sauce on it. I mean, for what it's worth, it doesn't seem like it's making sense to others either. Make sure this is working. Much as I hate it, shithole was legit a good hint. It was. And is that still the same hole? Is that still the same hint for this? What we're looking for now? Or was that the one just to get to the guy? Yeah, because the other one was anal. This one's shithole. Which is different. So this is what we're looking for now. You won't know because you haven't been there. Okay. Well, it's good to know I'm not looking to go back somewhere. I am looking for some place I haven't been. That's some info. We did a lot of searching. What the puzzle is for. Yeah. Okay, let's get recording. Wait, I'm already recording? Oh, I started recording a while ago. What? Why? I don't know. Love a good anal shithole. What's up, everybody? Welcome in for some more Hollow Knight. We're gonna keep going. And today, rather than explore for a little while, I kind of want to try the Path of Pain again for a bit. Let's try the Path of Pain for a while. And then, you know, we can decide where we want to go from there. But Path of Pain is what I'm feeling at this particular junction. Let's get down there, and then we're going to switch our charms up to be, you know, particularly Path of Pain pilled and so on. And that is we want to go to the hidden station. I intended to go to bed like an hour ago, but I was engrossed in Vampire Crawlers, Billy. The demo. C-dash. And YouTube, to catch you up, before we started recording, we were discussing Beefy's hint from last time more, the whole, like, thin sauce thing. And I got no idea what he's talking about, basically. But I'm trying to think about it and figure out. There's some place I haven't been that we need to get to. That does seem important. Vampire Crawlers is already peaked. Can't wait for release. Let's go. Mino likes Crunch Stream, the kitty. Let's go. I'm stoked. All right, take me back downstairs. I also don't remember exactly where the Path of Pain was. Is there a bench around here? There it is. All right. Okay, let's change up our charms. So what are you? While focusing soul, you can move. That is sick, but we don't need you right now. What I do need is hive blood. And let's take off the compass. And that gets us there. Nice. He was only trying to tell you that you can't figure out how to make his sauce less thin. You just have to use less, thickening agents, you know? Shit, no! Like roux or whatever, right? That shit's thick as hell, right? I had oatmeal for breakfast this morning. That was thick as a bowl of oatmeal, literally. Agar? What's agar? Where the frick's this Path of Pain? Surely less thickening agents would make it even thinner. Well, yeah, don't we want it thin? I guess your hint did say the sauce is thin, too thin or something. You really want to know, or are you just talking? No, I'm just talking. Although, if you're talking about do you want to know about the roux thing, then yes. If you're talking about Billy's, or Beefy's hint, then no. You're talking about eating oatmeal with him right behind you. He knows it's different. That's food oatmeal, he's cat oatmeal. Oh yeah, and he also left the room. He got upset. I did found the path of pain, but I feel like it was behind one of these doors. I swear to God, I remember it, like, we went these ways, and it was, I thought, down one of these paths to the left. Getting the path of pain. Okay, yes, I do want to know how to get to path of pain, please. Yes. Explicit back night quest. Explicit backseat question. Catch you later, Billy. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Crunch, do you prefer food oatmeal or cat oatmeal? Food oatmeal by a country mile. Go up the main elevator. Okay, it is up here. That's... Oh, and then is it literally like right over here? No. But it's right around here. I found it before. Up one more room. Right here. Yes, there it is. Gotcha. Okay. We're here. If oatmeal steps in oatmeal, is it momentarily oatmeal? Yeah. I think so. Oh, should we do a prediction around this? I feel like we should do a prediction. I don't know, like, what, like, the best way to do it, though, is. That was horse! A pretty good first run. I'm thinking of how we do this, because ideally, I'm going to use my hive blood somewhat intelligently and not die at all, so it's probably going to be about, like, time. Heal up. How many deaths? Yeah, I'm not going to be dying a lot, though, because, yeah, we can infinitely heal our soul at this thing. Which I don't know if I discovered when I was here. I think I hit it. I don't think I realized it was infinite, but I saw Wash trying it, and he noted that it was infinite, because he's smart. Fuck. Huge reminder, do not be impatient. If you die, you're back at the start. Yeah. Can't be overly impatient. We have a little soul. We can afford a little impatience at the start here. In this first room, but once we're into, you know, the meat and potatoes of it. I tried to hit down and failed. Okay. We're not going to get hit again in that time. That's going to be back before we hit. Hit. Hey, what's up, the boys? Welcome in. Twitch channel still in the Vampire Crawler game. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, mods. If you don't mind updating that, please change this over to just Hollow Knight. 'Cause I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. There it is. What's from last time? It had something to do with the pips. Oh, yeah. That's a good prediction. And I think that was just if I lose the pips at all. Man. Game, way to go. Game, here's a spicy bit of lore for you to pat on the back. Wash, you finished Path of Pain? For real? I don't expect it to have a big reward for what it's worth, necessarily. I was hoping for at least, like, a bunch of Geo. Oh, man. Brady, you want an alt account with mod? You want a secret mod account? You want to be a secret undercover mod, Granny? I don't know. I do appreciate the offer to help requesting, like, with blocking spoilers and stuff. All right, good. Ah, damn. Wash, did you actually finish Path of Pain? I need to know. I already mod elsewhere. Please do not hand me responsibility. I won't, Deegan. If you do not want mod, I would never hand it to you. The mod's going to test the fact that when I offer mod to people, I'm always like, please, if you don't want to do this, it's okay to not do this. Again, I tried to swing down and I failed. Heal me like a fish. You want to see what mod UI looks like? It's a good question, actually. I don't know what mod. Do you watch on like a totally different view, or do you watch on like regular Twitch? I don't even know. I had to kiss his feet to get mod, yeah. Sword Arts Discord. Nice. It's a different view? Gotcha. You too, I thought this was under NDA. Threat of punishment via Gizmo. Just wait. I'm not gonna one-cycle it. Ugh! Theoretically, too, at times like this, I could just wait for the next pip to come back. Kind of boring, but probably kind of smart. That's oh my god. Wonder what Amos and I were all built in. Yeah, you guys just got in at the start. You got in at the ground floor. IRL friend, buff. Crunch wash, yeah. Path of Pain, full of pain. Yeah, Path of Pain looks inside, full of pain. Me confused. Shocked Pikachu face. I thought that little fucking cucumber slice was a Jesus Christ loving saw, brother. No! Why? Oh, they gave it to us! They gave it to us. Thought it'd be full of bread. Luck. Yeah, raw luck. Hit. What if it was a Buddha loving saw? Yeah, we can't do all that. Alright, take me up and out this way. What about an oatmeal loving saw? Straight into the trash bin. That one I don't need to hesitate. Easiest game I've ever played in my life. Oatmeal catching strays. You literally asked a question provoking that response. You know of my disdain for him, Bird, and yet you invoked the hatred and then blamed me for its existence? I think you need to own up to your responsibility in this situation. It's called accountability, and it's a big part of being an adult. Whoop! Yes! Oh, let's go. Spoiler control officer, yeah. If that was a roll, that was a roll for sure. Alright. Turn oatmeal into a hobnob? A hobnob is not a real thing, Billy. You're thinking of a hobgoblin, okay? Buy a monster's manual or something. Educate yourself. Alright, we got this far before. Oh, man, Path of Pain kind of hard. Incredible. What is a hobnob? Can't ban or anything, can swat down messages like, whoa. Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder. I'm sorry, I don't know. This has got me in an aggressive headspace, man. I'm surrounded by saws. You sassy today? I'm sorry. Thank you for being here, chat. Yeah, it gets very tedious to be patient. It does. He plays and preaches about being an adult while we support his endeavors monetary. I'm sorry! Thank you for being here! Chat, let me kiss your fucking toes. Chat, send me your toes in the P.O. box and I'll kiss them and mail them back to you. Chat, I swear to fuck, if you mail me your toes, I will kiss them. Alright? I'm not trying to act like I'm unappreciative, alright? I know I'm not owed any of this. I want you to know I'm grateful, alright? So go ahead. I'm gonna open a P.O. box when we move, mail me your toes, I'll kiss that shit and send it back. Need video proof of the act? We also need video proof of the toes being removed. You know what I mean? I'm not kissing anybody's toes, I'm kissing your toes. You get severed toes in the mailbox, please call the cops! What are the cops gonna do? They don't know shit about toes? You live without a toe or two? Some may have foot fetishes, I guess that's true. We have to be patient. They already have my toe prints. They're gonna trace me back with that. They're gonna trace me back with that. Call cops for your own sake. You don't need to be found with severed human toes. Well, I'm not gonna keep them. I'm mailing them back after I smooch them. As part of the agreement. We can't just keep going with bathwater, chat. The market has to move forward. We have to offer a new product. Hey, we did it. This is absolutely the type of game that, like, evokes, like, non, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Involuntary vocalization. Oh, jeez. The yumpage. Why? Non-Newtonian physics, you sure you meant? Who the hell's Newton? I thought that's the guy who makes the salad dressing. Ah! Or wait, that's Newman, isn't it? Is that Paul Newman? Is he the salad dressing guy, chat? Paul Newman's own salad dressing, right? That's Caesar. Yeah. That's why they named that monkey after him in that James Franco movie. Come on, my tits! All the chat about to be 9 to 8 toad ungulates. Dave Franco's brother. Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't have said his Christian name. He's lost the right to it. We gotta do something about that jump, man. Call me Caesar the way I'm dressing? That's funny. It's impossible. We must wait now, chat. Our life is actually on the line. All right, man. We just gotta wait. I am the waiting. I just gotta, I'm doing it wrong. Our window is when it's open, you have to dash across but not hit the wall and then jump. So we have to be dashing from further back. That's our problem. That's our problem, man. We gotta be dashing. Ah! We gotta be dashing from further back. That's the beef in our stew that's making it non-vegetarian. You know what I'm saying? And we have to have an entree that can appeal to a large, you know, variety of people. We have to appeal. Jesus. You're always dashing. Thank you, Beefy. I appreciate you. Today is my last day of 4 days off, and I'm bummed to go back to work. Oh, no, Deegan, that sucks. Well, I can't have every day off forever, truth. Truth. Spirit of Oat is making him talk about food. I'm drifting that way. I'm drifting that way. It's a little early in the stream to be on to food talk. That requires a compilation of the Path of Pain groans. That would be funny. Sauce is food? I think sauce is food. I do think, though, if you just came out with it and were like, sauce is food, people would be like, but you can't eat a whole meal of just sauce and live. You would fucking die if you did that. So it's not food, okay? So yeah, Beefy, pretend I said that to you and now rebut. I only eat condiments like Tom Hanks in in the Terminal. Ah! Sauce is soup. Soup is food. Is soup a drink though? What's up, Night Penguin? By the way. Can absolutely eat a whole meal consisting of a bowl of Alfredo sauce. Do you really eat Alfredo sauce straight to the dome, Casey? No shame whatsoever. That's just like ballsy. I don't know what I mean. Just for your even like I eat like a degenerate, and that feels like that would just destroy your fucking stomach. Oh, good call, Mira. Dude, I would. Alfredo is bomb. Agreed, but you know what I mean? Just like drinking it? Yeah, whatever. 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 You guys think you're all high and mighty, standing in your chairs. Like the opposite of lactose intolerant. It empowers me. When I drink milk, my bones fucking, they don't just get stronger, man. They get smarter. My fucking elbow joint did my goddamn SATs for me, man. You gotta drink more milk. Alright, keep us going. Stay up here to regen. Hit! I'm high and mighty. Let's go, Jay. Good call, good call. How the hell are you? Alfredo is the Highlander of sauces. There can only be one. I don't know. I think Alfredo is bomb. It is one of my favorites. I do really like it, but I think it's off. It can be outclassed by, you know, just maybe a slightly more interesting sauce. And I know that's rich coming from me, genuinely, because I'm like the king of, you know, just the most basic ass 4-year-old fucking birthday party dinner. But, you know, like some kind of thing that's got like a bunch of extra crap in it and like good actual flavors and like blackened shit and peppers and, you know, and whatever. It rinses Alfredo at the end of the day. It does. Alfredo is good, but Alfredo is very basic. Stuck doing work training videos? No, work training videos are the worst, Jay. Genuinely awful. Honey mustard sucks, BP, obviously. Maybe if you're getting unseasoned Alfredo like a chud. Casey, why do you think my options for sourcing Alfredo are any more pedestrian than yours? Please source or cite your Alfredo expertise. I would love to hear more about it. Can we get some qualifications to your ability to be a fucking saucier or whatever the fuck? Please sauce? Yeah. I'm like a library book that does not check out. The reading pacing of these videos makes me want to slam my head on my desk. Yeah, they're the worst. And especially, Jay, I imagine now yours are probably similar to the ones I have at work where they're like tracking shit to make sure you like watch the whole video so you can't like click to the end or stuff like that. They have lots of stuff to make sure you actually sit there and watch the whole thing. Awful. Sauce, I made it up. Aldi's sauce selection is fire. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we fuck with Aldi's up here. Oh! Part-time job is all those types of lessons. It sucks. It sucks. They're awful. They're so awful. I remember there was one that generated a decently funny inside joke at work a while back, where it was like an HR one about race discrimination and stuff. And the example they gave, because obviously that's important training, you know, but the way they do these trainings, just so it takes forever and it's drawn out. And this one, they had like videos and stuff. And they got to come up with an example of something very inappropriate in the workplace. But it has to be appropriate enough to be in a training video shown in the workplace. So in this one, the example they showed of mixing racial and sexual connotations negatively at work was a guy walked up to his Asian coworker and he gave her a gift, and it was a stuffed animal panda holding a little heart, and she was like, "Oh, okay, Jim, thanks for the gift." And he goes, "Oh, you know, 'cause you're my little panda." It was just the delivery and the look on her face. Obviously, if that happened IRL, horrible situation. But it was just so like, oh my God. And then it became a thing where a lot of people around the office, we were all calling each other our little pandas. Everybody was everybody else's little panda for a little bit. That was very funny. Your weirdo side, I hate pandas. Interesting. I like pandas. So glad I only have to do one safety training thing every year. I've done it so many times, I can just let all the vids play and then cross out the right answers. Some of them I do that these days, where I'll like let the video play and then just look at my phone. But some of them, they hide little trick shit in there to make sure you were paying attention. You know what I mean? It's like not quite like this, but they do the kind of shit that's like put a smiley face here if you read to the end of this question, you know? It's all about just making sure you actually watch the thing. They don't care about you absorbing the information. But making sure that the team that's running it can prove that everyone who did it did the thing. Great, you passed the test. What color with instructor shoes, literally? Pandas literally trying to go extinct and humans won't have it because they're cute. Yeah, I mean, well, it is weird. Most things have a biological imperative to, like, reproduce. Pandas are super lazy, though. I don't think, though. I think if they could understand the stakes, you know? I guess I really shouldn't speak for pandas. I don't know. I guess when I look at a panda in the eyes, I like to think that it would choose to live if given the option. You know what I mean? Yep. Just wait. That was actually a pretty fucking sick recovery, though. You also could just shoot through right there, by the way. There's literally a skip. Our videos are just to save our butts during state surveys. They couldn't care less. Yeah, exactly. Training where you have to talk to an AI on your phone that not only analyzes your answers, but how you speak completely. Jesus, that's dystopian as fuck, Nightlife. That's dystopian as fuck. I've been working for the same company for 8, going on 9 years now. When I applied, that was before people started doing, like, the video interview shit. I've heard that that's now abound. Where they're like, submit a video of yourself in addition to your resume and all this stuff. And, you know, tell us why you'd be a great fit for this fast-paced, dynamic team. And that shit literally makes me want to eat a, shotgun slug for dinner. Like, that's insane. Doing a little sex drive and intentionally eat food that is incredibly low in calories. Well, maybe they just like munching. Have you never wanted to volume eat before, Casey? Volume eating is pog. What's up, Ghostly Gamer? Got to the teacher's archives twice without Isma's tier in my first playthrough. How'd you do it? Wait, did I do that or did I not do that? I didn't get the tier till late. Volume eating? Yeah, the idea of volume eating is like choosing to eat less calorically dense food so you get to eat more of it and for longer. Like, rather than eating a scoop of ice cream, choosing to eat several handfuls of veggie straws or something. Some kind of salty snack that is not good, but... Crystal Heart, gotcha. Speaking of which... Too high. Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of lame, IMO. Really? Eat gum then? I'm surprised y'all have never felt this before. Wow. Kind of like what, like popcorn states that? Like popcorn at the movies? Popcorn at the movies is kind of a... Leah got me a pretzel, by the way. Popcorn at the movies is kind of a volume eating situation, you know? Hold back of celery sticks. Satisfaction of taste and the satisfaction of fullness. Yeah, you eventually get kind of full from it. I always get pretzel bites. All right, well, yeah, maybe you're just a Giga Chad, Casey. You're just cooler and stronger than all of us. Yeah, I definitely enjoy volume eating, and it's a problem, you know. I love opening up a bag of chips and eating the whole thing, you know. Oh, who could I have it? I actually do like carrots. If we could suspend my joke about never eating any vegetables, I really like baby carrots. Little mail across the street from the theater, I smell that awesome popcorn every day. It smells amazing. It is like kind of shitty though. Movie theater popcorn's like kind of shitty. Pretzel bites over pandas? I like pandas, but I guess I agree with you. I would rather have pretzel bites in my life than pandas. I see pandas like once a decade. Carrot, best raw vegetable? I actually might agree with you, Beefy, genuinely. Thank you. Baby carrots should have shaved down regular carrots. That may be true, but there's something different in their spirit, man. Not everything is measurable. You know what I mean? I think we're too reliant on metrics these days. Sometimes things are about vibes. Science is good, but the entire world isn't math. Only some things are math. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also, like, the more I say that, the more I'm half memeing, but I'm kind of serious, too. We kind of ruin shit by measuring everything. That's why we have, like, you know, Netflix optimized shows and TikTok brain rot. Yeah, we're pathing our pain off. All right. Ugh. The outer skin that's got a sour flavor, and since that doesn't exist on baby carrots, they taste better. Oh, okay, so science does explain that one. I'd trade the entire panda population for a single pretzel bite. Conservationists everywhere cringe. You fuck with the little baby corns? Yeah, I like the little baby corns. I like the little baby corns. They often come in like Chinese food, you know? I assume that's what you mean, right? Those little guys? Tit! Nice. Alright, we're right back here. You despise baby corn? Why, Beefy? It beats you up? Yes, we did it! Couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it. Salad bars, yeah. Salads are kind of volume eating, chat. Back on the topic of volume eating, salads are kind of volume eating, you know? Oh, right, I can't just go back for health. You're like, I want to eat very few calories in this meal, but I still want it to be like a big meal with a lot of stuff. You know? This normal White Palace? No, this is Path of Pain. Want a big meal? I eat a whole pizza? Well, what if you don't want a lot of calories? What if you don't want a lot of calories? I need calories. I'm skinny as fuck. All right, well, so you're the type that doesn't have this problem. I love a big salad, not in the winter, though. Interesting. Want a goddamn salad? A lot of people when I was younger had it, so you had to eat many baby corns. Interesting. I'm reasonably confident that if pandas went extinct tomorrow, nothing in my day-to-day life would be affected. 100%, G. I agree with you beyond a shadow of a doubt there. Because frankly, there aren't enough pandas in existence right now to have a large ecological impact, right? There's the whole thing about how everyone will be like, mosquitoes fucking suck. Why don't we get rid of all mosquitoes? And then people are like, well, actually, they're fed on by all these things. And whatever, you know? Pandas, that cannot be true. There's like 40 pandas in the world, bro. That cannot be true. You know? The price of bamboo would plummet. Pandas are single-handedly keeping the bamboo market alive. Yeah, no one's thinking of big bamboo. No one, when we talk about panda extinction, literally nobody is thinking of big bamboo. Mosquitoes are better than pandas because they actually feed bat populations. Pandas are completely worthless. Panda Express will be a misnomer, yeah. It's so hard to hang there, but I want to get, like, a good feel for the time. There's roughly 2,600 pandas on the planet. Yeah, honestly, if we're talking, like, planet scale, that may as well be, like, fucking 40, right? Genuinely. Big bamboo, they don't want you to know. No, 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 they want you to keep your hands out of the bamboo panda pot. Cookie from Nightlife? Nightlife, I want you to shove that cookie in my throat. Huge. Okay. Raw, no context cookie down the gullet. Yeah, I'm willing to take it from Nightlife here. Second half of this, you have to down slash off the saw blade, then dash to the wall. Hey, I already did it. I already did it. Jack Black thinks he's got the panda market cornered, but little does he know. Alright, so they're insinuating a yump here. Whoops. That was not the answer. I'm gonna every panda that's ever lived combined. Deegan, thank you so much. I do really like Kung Fu Panda, though. Kung Fu Panda's fun, man. And that sequence in Kung Fu Panda of, like, the big bad guy, he's like a tiger or something, or like a big panther or whatever. Him, like, breaking out of the jail, it's awesome. It's genuinely awesome. Why? Yep. Yeah, the first one's villain was sick. I never saw Kung Fu Panda 4. I saw 2. I remember 2. Yeah, he's a snow leopard. Yeah, Casey, of course you know. People compare you to him daily. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like, oh shit, you remember the villain from Kung Fu Panda? You have his energy. Ben Stiller in the panda suit is also very funny. I love Tropic Thunder. That's a funny movie. The fucking fake trailers at the beginning. DreamWorks animators can make even the worthless, garbage, irredeemable panda look okay with Jack Black's help. Deegan, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't agree with the panda take, but I love that you have it. It's the kind of staunch, nonsensical take that just adds a certain right flavor to a person for me. You know what I'm saying? I love that take for you, brother. I don't agree with it. I'm happy to argue with you about it forever. I like pandas. I think we should keep pandas. We to say whether or not pandas should go extinct. I guess if they... Man. Perfectly sensible. It's very utilitarian and cold, Deegan. You were like, they have no value. They don't pay my taxes. Pandas aren't making sure that my kids go through school correctly. If the panda's not providing value, then we should put it into the meat grinder. Let Big Bamboo fall. You know what I'm saying? And, like, the people working at Big Bamboo have jobs, bro. We gotta think about things. It's not so black and white. We started on my taxes. Every time I look at a fucking panda at the zoo, all I can think in my head is that motherfucker's never paid taxes in his life. Sitting there eating bamboo, doesn't know what a W-2 is. They're pandas, they are black and white! They are black and white! Oh my god. Happy to be the anti-panda guy? Yeah, no, stand on that pedestal. It's good, it's good. That's a running platform right there. It's insane. I thought it was intentional. It wasn't, but we'll cut it in the clip to make it look like it was, that's for sure. History is what you make of it, baby. Pandas are great in murals and meat pies. So you like them in murals. That exposes an interesting wrinkle to your argument here. So that means you do find them to be, like, you know, visually cute and cool and stuff, and, you know, regal maybe, and symbolic of something good. But you just don't think they, like, you know, deserve to, like, breathe air and stuff. Is that about the cut of your jib? Took me all the way back down here? In murals. Murals and meat pies. You've never had a fucking panda meat pie. That sentence is phrased as if, you know, you have experience with this. You've steeped your stew in the panda's heart. Right? Frankly, I call bullshit. I value art for others' appreciation, but I'm not hanging the panda in my house. Sure, but without the existence of the panda, the inspiration for that art wouldn't have existed. You know what I mean? There's something for just preservation of the world. Pandas become more valuable as an extinct legend? That's true. Guys, you think Deegan has like 6 pandas in his basement and he's trying to drive up the price? Like somebody that buys a bunch of rare magic cards and then burns them so that the one they have is worth more? This chat is under pandemonium. Hysterical. Said earlier, I'd value them more if I could eat them. Want a pet panda? I'd call her Pandy Moore. There's an apartment, no basement. Checkmate. The building doesn't have a basement that you don't have access to? I live in an apartment too, but there's a communal basement down here. Man. Oh, you live in the Pacific Northwest, right? Do y'all do basements there? We fuck with basements heavy in the Northeast, but they're not in every part of the country, genuinely. First of all, reading, I don't get what's the thing about pandas being black and white. Can you help my French-speaking brain? I said an argument was not black and white, Sister of the Sea, meaning it was not like a one or the other, a distinct yes versus no choice, a binary. But it also was wordplay because pandas are black and white. So, the situation, in a way, is black and white because we're talking about pandas. But not in the way which I'm implying. Ugh! Mina would eat my pandas. They're out there. They are out here, nice. I'm Californian and we do not really do basements. Gotcha, yeah. Virginia, where Leah's from, they don't have a lot of basements either. I know, generally just in the south where it's like marshier, they don't do as many basements. You do have red pandas. True, red pandas are fucking adorable. I wonder, I do feel like I can think of a few people who love pandas. You know what I mean? Like, not in, like, obsessive ways, but you know how kind of like there's people where it's like, oh yeah, that person really likes wolves, or that person likes this. Not in the, like, I'm obsessed with it, but just they might, like, use it as part of their name, like Road Wolf or something. You know, that kind of deal. I know a couple pandas. I know a couple people with panda in their screen name. I feel like pandas are probably one of the more liked animals by population. Right? By population. I feel like for how few pandas there are many fans. For how many wolves there are probably fewer fans. There's, you know, 10 fans for each wolf versus 500 fans for each penguin. You get what I'm saying? Can we just, like, skip all this? That was awesome. Let's go. Probably more furries that claim to be pandas than actual pandas in the wild. Yeah, we did. Shiroy said it was like 2,600 pandas in the wild. Panda Alfredo sauce and give it to me without the noodles. I just want to drink it. Basements are on the rare side in the PNW. That's interesting. I also like to overdo my panda hate. It's mostly panda dislike. What other conservation efforts would yield results that impact entire ecosystems for less money? Very fair. Pandas aren't my real problem. Believe it or not, the pandas are not out to get me. That was a PB, by the way, chat. That was a panda butter. Now probably opened this. Yes, sir. Oh. Panda Express is the real problem these days. I haven't been to a Panda Express in a long time, genuinely. There was one at the mall downtown at the Prudential Center in Boston that I went to a few times in college. That was like my only real exposure with Panda Express. It was good, though. I mean, you know. The chanting, I know the music's stepping up. Red pandas are called pandas because they also have bamboo be 95% of their diet. That's interesting. Oh. I never knew that. I did know that they were, like, you know, actually pretty different animals. A red panda is closer to, like, a raccoon, and a panda is like a bear, kind of. Mina likes it better when you don't die. Easier to keep track of your character. Yeah, the little white bobbing head. A lot of these, you gotta just not overthink it. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. I think I was supposed to go over to the left, maybe? Are they marsupials? Are pandas marsupials? I don't know. I thought they are like bears. There it is. Oh! Red pandas are genetically close to bears, but are their own thing. Okay. They're a completely solo thing. Interesting. Red pandas are going extinct, and there are roughly the same amount of them as there are pandas. Interesting. 4 red pandas. Pandas are a stain on evolution. Pandaria expansion. It said this was what World of Warcraft was trying to bring back around. I do think it was crazy that they put out pandas. Like, they got a lot of hate for that, and I kind of get why. Pandaria is actually, I didn't play it at the time, but I've gone back through the expansion later on, and it has like fun zones and stuff. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's got like cool dungeons. There's that dungeon I remember that's like in a brewery, which is like a fun and like kind of different flavor, you know, for a WoW dungeon. Because they had that like brewmaster tank spec on Monk. Ugh. But just seemed crazy. I guess to some degree, Mistweaver monks are very fun in PvP. Let's go. I feel like to some degree they were probably just capitalizing largely on a Chinese audience, right? Yeah, don't go that way. Mistweaver monks were the only redeeming factor of Mr. Pandaria. These saws remind me of Noida. Beefy, have you done the Path of Pain? I feel like you probably told me before, but alas. Here I am once again. You could definitely poke through here and just grab the saw. Shit. Oh, gotcha. And the Purdy zones. I didn't know half this shit existed. Yeah, once again, I love Hollow Knight. It does hide maybe one or two things more than it needs to behind hidden walls. This honestly hasn't been that bad, though. They've been giving me plenty of heals, like, all over the place, where I could be a little reckless with my hive blood, and it's not really the end of the world. Got out here inventing pandas so the monkeys can name a business after them. We will need fast food, Chinese food, and there will need to be a name. Elf pilled at A, I'm playing an elf in Sunhaven. B, I have at least 10 high elves in your Elder Scrolls castle. Leah is very elf pilled, chat. You got those, like, metal elf ears at King Richard's Fair. Oh. Almost Follow Knight. I have watched several hundred hours of HK content. Let's go. Nice. Oh! I should have just gone right over. I was waiting to bounce on it, crazy style. Huge. Okay. Just relax. I think you do want to, like, bounce there. Crunched. Brand moment. Ah. That was kind of slick, dude. Oh! Crunched right in the pops, genuinely. Chat, we gotta go back to playing Vampire Crawlers. That game was easy. Lurk for a bit, make a cup and a snacky? Hell yeah, Mira. Thank you for the lurk. Bye! I gotta die a little bit if we want to make some progress here. Prediction for when he goes back to the vampire demo. No, we need to leave that for release. We got enough shit to play. I can wait. I'm stoked enough to know that that's an amazing game, or seems like it's gonna be an amazing game that will be coming out. Mina walked away. Fuck. Take from that what you will. Every hit hurts so bad. There is a way to do that intelligently. Try to get that bounce down, the crazy style. Nah, not worth. Still very kitten personality? Yeah. Stay that way for a bit. Leah did just remind me, she said, speaking of kittens, it's almost Gizmo's birthday. She's turning 4, chat, on Saturday. Oh! Big deal. When you get done with this, go to YouTube and find a speed run of it. I'm sure it's crazy. Ooh! Love her. She's the cutest and sweetest little hunter. A ferocious little hunter. I feel like the entire speed runs of Hollow Knight must be crazy to watch, you know? Because I'm sure you can just any percent the game very fast, but even full completion runs are probably pretty quick. Here's a short clip of this with the noises titled "The Groans of Pain Would Kill." That is true. That is true, Dr. Squirrels. Maybe we'll go through and do that. Here, I'll mark it right here for the idea. Go through for the Groans of Pain short. The low percent speed run? Isn't that the same as any percent? How long are the game request durations? 3 hours. I'll play the game for at least 3 hours. Sometimes we go a little over that, depending on the day and the game and stuff, but it is at least 3 hours is what a game request gets you. A-cap, all cats are perfect. Yo, stop! Ah! Beating the game with as few game completions as possible, which uses very many time-consuming skips. Oh, interesting. I see. Like 40 hours? What? That's crazy. That does seem painful. Could you see yourself playing a game request and making it to a regular game if it clicked? Definitely, but it's rare, Deegan. It's rare, to be totally fair. Like, Terraria was a game request. The first time that Terraria came around, that was a game request. And in all honesty, part of the reason that it did that well is because the VODs did super, super well. You die or orgasm? I died. So, yeah, most of the vast majority of the time it does not become a regular thing, but sometimes it can. It did with Terraria, and, you know, what was I going to say? Deltarune has basically been solidified that it's going to happen through requests, but that's just by the sheer willpower of chat. I have not played any more Shattered Pixel Dungeon off camera, though when I was looking through my games the other day, like cataloging them in the tracker, cataloging in the tracker, I thought of Shattered Pixel Dungeon. I was like, that game was fun as hell, and a lot of people talked about how it's good on mobile, so I gotta get that on my phone as well. Oh, man. Core Keeper stayed for a while, yeah. True, that wasn't like a bona fide game request, though, Sister of the Sea. That was like, I'm gonna play this one, right? I think it is. If Twitch request the same game, could I get 5 streams? Wait, why would it be? It would be 3 streams then. Hit! Shout out Hex, Core Keeper survived. No, Sister of the Sea was the Core Keeper progenitor, not Hex. Oh, the shout out Hex was about the game log, she said behind me. Like a 3 for 5 special? No. Unfortunately not, no. Core Keeper's had some rather large updates. I like playing Core Keeper. I like playing Core Keeper. In total honesty, chat, I tried to give Core Keeper a full playthrough, and it really did not do well numbers-wise on either end. So, after a while, we played it for quite a while. I put a bunch of hours into Core Keeper. We did something like, 15, 20 episodes. And I just felt like, we wanted to open up room on the schedule for some other stuff, and that felt like the best point for it. You're scrongling my grongle. I'm so curious what the game is, Deegan. And trust me, I get it. And I say all the time, with a lot of these requests, I really do like them, and I would play the rest of the game if I could just, like, choose to, you know? But our time's so limited. Economies of scale in this economy. Wall stalling better? Sure, Granny, go ahead. How do you feel about horror games? I like them, Nightlife. We've done a couple horror... We've actually done a bunch of horror games as requests, specifically. I like horror games. They're not really what I like tend to, but I enjoy playing them. They're fun requests. That's very much so the exact type of game that I'll probably almost never put on the schedule myself. So requesting them is a good way to see them if you like that kind of content, because I do enjoy it. I like playing them. Rapidly pressing the C dash button. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. You love horror movies too. Yeah, 100%. That's good to know, Grady. Thank you. You see that stall? That was sick, man. I adjusted. I knew we weren't going to make it, and I adjusted. Oh, and if I had stalled on the wall there with the C dash, I don't think I would have hit that one. Oh. How long is your list? Oh, you mean list? You mean list? Yeah. The list of redeems, like game wrecks. It's not that long. We have we have Graveyard Keeper on Saturday, and then Deltarune again next week, and that's it for requests right now. I think, unless I missed one. Is that another game I want to keep to myself for the time being? Could change my mind? Okay, yeah, no worries. No! Oh, man. But yeah, the request list is not long, and once again, the main docket games are pretty much decided at this point for I want to play Celeste next, and then after that is probably going to be another Terraria playthrough of some kind. Maybe not a full-ass playthrough because we can't do Calamity yet because of, like, Team Mod Loader and stuff. Would you play a game if you know it's a troll? It depends on the type of troll. If it's just, like, a wacky fucking game, then, like, yeah, probably for request I'd play it. If it's, like, you know, like goon or shit or something kind of troll, then no. A request a game, could it be in a weekend stream day? I'd be sad if I missed it at work. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Usually I try to do... Most weeks I try to do the requests on Saturday. If we can't do it on Saturday, we'll do it during a day of the week. But Deegan, if, like, certain days work for you, you can absolutely dictate when that is. Will be the first game in our new house, Tokihoki Literature Club. The 17K? Yeah, you got a while then. Unless you bet Belief, then you'll be there in no time. Because believers get paid around here. Oh, that was almost slick. Speaking of Terraria, I recently embarked on a particularly masochistic challenge run. Tell me. Dirk, dude, I fucking love this Vampire Survivors game. I know, right? That demo was sick. Dirk, I wanted to play more, but I've decided, like, alright, I'm sold. I'll wait. When it comes out, I'll cover the full game, you know? That believer I don't bet? Alright, well, you'll be there in no time, then. Believers. Yeah, Dirk, it's fun, right? Lost all my points for being a believer. All of them? Could be a problem. When would you want to post the vid for that game? I mean, Bird, honestly, like ideal would be like Thursday. I know that's like a super crunch though, so if you can't do that, that's okay. I'm not asking you to, like, you know, go sicko mode on it. But I feel like that is how we kind of, like, get out, you know, we get out in front of it. This week. It was less than an hour of footage. I'll get it to you tonight. I'm happy to help. Also, if we need to do that or whatever, we can figure it out. I went all out and then you washed. Damn, I suck. Lost my points being a doubter. I won. Reached 100k to immediately spend it on Deltarune. Let's go. Got you. Let's go, bird. Boulders only master mode, and I currently beat Eye of Cthulhu. What does boulders only mean? I know the boulder is like... The boulder shit is part of the update, but I haven't like looked into that much of what it actually is. Can only deal damage with boulders? What the fuck? Do you like throw them? I place them and then activate them with my pickaxe. That's crazy. And you beat the Eye of Cthulhu like that? So here, yep. Use the grainy tech. Drain the grain. They know what they're talking about it when it comes to Hollow Knight. Drain the grain? Yup. Can I land there? No! What's the High Alchemist VOD today, Puff? Oh, hell yeah, Deegan. How'd you like it? New roller fall. That's insane. Currently mainly just use regular stone boulders. They're like pretty big though, right? They're kind of like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 blocks tall, 2 or 3 blocks wide. Oh man. Love it. Pay me a visit every run I can. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Had a very fun Noita run today. Tell me about it. It was great, Jacket. Suck it up. Let's go. They are a 2x2 tile block and damage box. Okay. Can you not ride the saws with the downward bounce? No, they move too quickly. They move too quickly up, Shiroi. You can kind of go like across them, but you can't just ride them vertically up. If I do a game request, can I request you play with a specific mod? Yeah, for sure. We did that for Starbound. We played Starbound with the Frackin' Universe mod. Right here. I beeped it! I beeped it! I'm giving you on stream, or we should, Leah. Why not? She's got the urge to stream now, chat. It's going to be even better, too, once we move and have a better setup for it. Plus, we should actually get a second mic and everything. Ended up taking homing and glass cannon for fun. Oh, baby. You ever played The Lion King from 94? No, I have in Nightlife. Of course, I've heard of, you know, the trials and tribulations that it is to beat, like, that one level or whatever. Oh, I do think that's how you're supposed to do that. Oh, man. Fun? Favorite part of Sunday stream was you getting to experience reduced timer small telly. That was fun. It's done by buying thousands of furnaces from the merchant in the jungle, and then shimmer, decraft them into multiple stacks of 9999 stone to craft boulders. That's crazy. You got explosion immunity, and let's just say the jungle no longer exists. That's sick, BP. Explosion immunity, fire immunity, glass cannon, nuke would be very fun. Oh! I wish there were 2 tiers of cookie prompt. What would the next tier for the cookie prompt be? Yes. I just needed to see there you needed to bounce the saw at the top. Straight up backseating versus vague hint. Yeah. I guess we want to try to, like, cut down on, like, the straight up backseating, though, you know? I did have someone in the YouTube comments the other day ask if I would allow more survivability tips. So that's one thing that the people want. Try not to cookie. Beaver was right about me. Well, yeah, you don't cookie about Noida now either. Definitely wait till we're playing Noida for that. You know what I mean? All Noida discoveries, I want to be in Noida videos. I know we're yapping a little about it now, but... We do technically have two different cookie emotes. There's a follower one and there's a sub one. Filter what kind of cookie you're gonna receive. And yeah, like Mira said, you can kind of give the context. Where do I go? Man, I needed to go over to the right. A yellow cookie for backseating or a blue cookie for vague hints. Yeah, I think it's just, I feel like it's, maybe we could do something like that, but a lot of the time that's kind of clarified in the little blurb you give, you know? Yeah, the cave hole. That tech is super helpful, Granny. Ha You don't hide nothing from me, Hollow Knight. Nothing. Alright. I see the error of my ways. True. Hey, we made progress, chat. That's progress. Oh man! Never recall the path of salvation. I know I'm going non-verbal here, chat, but I need to. That timing is fucking tight. Why is fishing in games so good? Fishing is great. I've never played Sea of Thieves. That would be fun at some point to try. I know a lot of people play Sea of Thieves really heavily. Clock in, do you need to do? Yeah. Fill up on the Slurpees. Oh, that's so tight, that little timing. I love it. He played Sea of Thieves, that won't be my rec. Gotcha. Sea of Thieves is fun, but you really need a party? Yeah, that's when I would probably, like, bring the boys in for, you know? I reckon it's different if I can get you to play with me. I think in general I'd like to avoid the rec being, like, and you'll play with me as a part of it, because I think that just opens up a whole nother can of worms. Not that I don't trust y'all, but I think you can understand. We do play games with chat sometimes. I just don't want that to be baked into, like, I don't know, part of the request or something, I guess. If that makes sense. Fuck! Exactly as much. Yeah, it's just... You'll kiss our toes but not play a game with us? Yeah, I'll kiss your toes after you cut them off and mail them to me in my P.O. box. Which is going to be in New Mexico. Well, I live in Massachusetts. But yeah, frankly, it's always the too many games problem, because we try a lot of different stuff. People want us to try a lot of different stuff. And frankly, when it comes to video games, I'm not super picky. I like a lot of games. I like games to be good, don't get me wrong, but chat has good taste. Most of the games y'all are requesting are good games. And I play them at the request, and I do want to play more, you know? And it's just tough. I wish I could play them all. Whew. I think it'd be cool to make that kind of concept into a video, like Terraria with chat. Can we beat the game on Master Mode with X-only weapon class? Yeah, we could do something like that for sure. That would be fun. A very YouTube pilled idea that's also like a fun event stream for chat. Hey, we'll catch you later, Goater. Go to sleep as I've been up for like 30 hours. Get some sleep, buddy. We'll catch you later. My rec is a more single-player experience. Yeah, that's fair. Build your town. Yeah, Bird, that could be fun. I do like... I don't want to just... I've always said that I'm like resistant to go full YouTube pilled, you know, but I think some one-off stuff like that is fun. That way it's not like unbearable to make, yeah. Chad, actual backseat question. How deep into the Path of Pain are we right now? How deep into the Path of Pain are we? I'm gonna take a second. Actual backseat question. Give me a rough percentage. Anybody who knows. Because we're moving. I feel confident that we just stick at it. We can get through this. Yeah, in before 10%, right, Shiroy? Just from one attempt, I'll tell you. That means that we're like at the end. Kind of spicy. Think I know the room, but I want to see it. That's tricky. Why would I not just C-dash here? Penn Stiller. That one's funny. I haven't heard that, Deegan. Penn Stiller. That's a good one. Fucking yoink. Impale yourself, of course. Yeah, that's why that's there. You're right, Mirror. The music did intensify. Heard how far you were once you're done with Path of... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the Benjamin Franklin's a classic. I love that one, Casey. I do love that one. But you're late to the game with it, unfortunately. Can make a slightly easier start. Mists of Pandaria. That's fun. I'm at home, workday's over, I'm drowning in the mists of Pandaria. Yep. Little Penis Hoffman, that's a good one. And it's a little bit like Penis, which is hilarious, obviously. You're in the home stretch, but suffering still to come? Okay. Any a Benjamin Button, yeah. Taking another hit. Satan is hitting the pentagram. Use cards primarily, so we got a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not too big into cards these days. We sometimes. Leah likes having a Benjamin around. These puns are pens. Oh. I do wonder if we're gonna get jack shit for this. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. It might be truly nothing. Wash earlier came in and implied that he did it. But then I was like, did you really do it? And he disappeared into the shadows. So, I don't know, man. You legit and not from the street or homegrown. Penn and Teller is good value around these parts. Penn and Teller. Wait, what do you mean by that, Shiroi? I feel like I misunderstand that. I'm misunderstanding that. Saw a tweet that said I lost 4 carts in a pack of camels, in the comments comparing it to a settler caravan. Like when you break your fucking axle in what's it, the Oregon Trail? Billy Bong Thornton or Wesley Pipes. Those are good too. Wesley Pipes, famous tax evader. And voted against weed with absolutely brain dead reasons. That sucks, Shiroi. That's stupid. God, that late so hard. Call me Benjamin Button. Yes, the curious case. Billy Bong Thornton. Billy Bob Thornton, one of those actors that you look at him and you just know that guy's a piece of shit. I don't even know if he's particularly canceled, but he probably is. At least somehow. You know what I mean? He's a good actor, though. Like, I like Billy Bob Thornton in movies. He's great in, like, you know, Fargo Season 1. There's some good Billy Bob Thornton stuff out there. Don't get me wrong. You take one look at that motherfucker and you're like, you're a mean person. They treat it like it's heroin and praise the king alcohol. That shit's so annoying, Shiroi. And you know what is even more annoying about it is they're probably looking at the decline of the American alcohol industry and being like, see? We can't do it or all the kids will be smoking reefer. Which ultimately, you know, smoking reefer's got its problems, but it causes a lot less car crashes. I think he got canceled so far back, I forgot he got canceled. Yeah, right, Drew? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's now come back around to the people have forgotten phase. They're trying to now... Weed has been legal here since, like, 2016. So, like, genuinely a while now. And they are trying to... What the fuck? They're trying to get rid of it again now because of, like, alcohol lobbies and conservative shit. Oh, did I hit you? That was too high. Not a problem I run into often. I gotta time that better. Alright. They absolutely ignore legalizing it. It's gone in other parts of the world. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. They're trying to, once again, to, you know, criminalize it or whatever here. They're putting it on ballots and stuff. But it is kind of hard for them to gain traction because it is generating a shitload of tax revenue. Remember that one time with the edibles? Oh yeah, I did get high I got too high one time in Virginia. We were visiting Leah's family. And we had gone into Richmond for the day, and we saw just like a local place that was not like a full dispensary, but had a sign out front being like, we sell THC inside. And I was like, fuck it, let's go. And we went in and I bought a thing of gummies, and I ate a couple of them while Leah and I were like out and about, like walking around the town, like, you know, sightseeing a little bit and like getting coffees and stuff. And felt like a little buzz, but like not much at all. So I was like, okay, they're pretty light, but like that's fine. You know, that's what I was looking for here. And then we went back to her sister's place, and we were kind of put up, and they have this, like, finished area above their garage. It's kind of like a little apartment they rent out as an Airbnb. They were letting us stay in that. So we were thankfully at least in a totally private space. But Leah and I, we, like, watched a movie, and, like, you know, I think we, like, had a couple glasses of wine. I ate a couple more of those edibles, just being like, it'll be a nice, chill experience. And it was. At first, I wasn't even really noticing anything. We watched the movie, we had some wine, we were chilling. Leah fell asleep. We decided to go to bed, and we were laying in bed, and Leah was asleep, and I was looking at my phone, and then all of a sudden, man, I don't know what happened. It was just like the classic delayed reaction edibles thing. I was just sent to the fucking moon. And I'm like, I have been a daily pot smoker for like 10 years. So I'm like, I'm not trying to say that as any badge of honor at all. I'm not trying to say it as any badge of honor at all, but just that, like, this experience has not happened to me in a long, long time. Where I was laying in bed, like, holding on to the sheets. Otherwise, I was afraid I might float up into space and never come back. You know, it was like, and I was laying there. I do remember that I specifically had to get some songs down for our upcoming emo night. And there was a part I had like messed up in practice, and it was just playing non-stop in my head. And I came out the other side of that experience knowing it perfectly. It's Hands Down by Dashboard Confessional. I'll never forget a word of it again. But yeah, I got sent to the absolute moon. My guess is that these edibles, they were made with like the right... They were made with, like, let's say 10 milligrams of THC or something, but most of it, like 3 of the edibles had 1 milligram of THC or something, and then the last one had 10. But it was more than that, because 10 milligrams is baby stuff. Hardwired it right to the dome, literally. But yeah, that was the highest I've been, like, in such a long time, and probably will be in such a long time, because I think it was more like 50 to 75 milligrams or something. But I'm guessing I got all of it in, like, one hit that was, like, delayed, too. Oh, man. That was one of those times, though, where despite how fucked up I was, like, thankfully, anytime in my life when I've been too fucked up, like tripping or something like that, I've always been able to maintain just enough of my faculties to where I can remember, like, you did this, you took a drug, it will wear off in time, you'll be okay. I've never gotten to that point of, like, purely being like, oh, no, I don't know what I'm gonna do, you know? Which is good. I feel like, honestly, I think I have gotten to that point with drinking. Easily. You know what I mean? Drinking takes me far more entirely out of my faculties, which I think is funny. Like, both, you know, inebriate you and can make you unable to do some basic things. But I feel like drinking, sometimes you lose that awareness of I'm only doing this because I'm drunk. And generally when, at least me personally, when I'm high, I know that I'm doing it because I'm high. But everyone reacts to all this shit different. God, tit. Most edibles, the amount of THC is the minimum and more of a suggestion since it's rather hard to make them even. At least that's what I've seen in the deep dives. Yeah, and I feel like this place, once again, it wasn't like... They didn't have full-on dispensaries in Virginia at this point and stuff. So I think I just got some, like, you know, basically lower grade stuff that was made pretty crappily and... had a very, very uneven balance of the THC. Hit! Honestly, that strat's not working. We can just go up and over easy enough. No, maybe we can't. God damn it. Nice. Oh! Baked an ounce into 4 sugar cookies? Holy nightlife. That must have been pretty significant. Although, I wonder... I guess I don't really know also how that shit condenses down. I know you have to, like, you know, get it into butter and stuff, and there's, like, a whole process. I've never cared enough to get into it. I have eaten edibles. I care not for the creation of them. Cook it into oil, strain out the ash, and then put the oil into whatever you're baking. God damn it. Be a cool job making edibles? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it just becomes like a factory job, basically. You're not getting to do any real stuff. You're just like pushing buttons on machines that automate amounts. You know what I mean? The THC industry is fucking huge in America. Ah! Yeah, beep, bop, boop. And thankfully, ChatGPT will do those jobs soon so that we won't have any money. Oh man. I'm being the guy to push the weed button. Hey, it's weed o'clock, boys. They got clocks in there that are always at 420. You've made them a bunch of times, Shiroy? Yeah. Some people are into it. I think Nemo's done it once or twice. I don't know why. I'm just, like, not interested. You know? ChatGPT will start putting 53 grams of THC in a single Skittle, and then they'll be like, why can't the kids read? Martha, the kids aren't reading. Up the THC. We need more Chromebooks and we need more edibles in school lunchrooms. This is pretty tough, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. You never had a meal plan for high school or college. We did have meal plans in high school. You had to bring cash. You had to bring cash. It was $2.50. $2.50 for school lunch. $5 if you wanted to buy double, which I did sometimes because I was fat as fuck, baby. Oh! On the good days, when it was like spicy chicken burgers or mac and cheese or something, I'd get double lunch. And eat like a fucking king. One fresh every morning. My mom could not be bothered to make lunches. My mom could not be bothered to make lunches. And we didn't really get, like, super explicit lunch money. We never had, like, super explicit allowances or lunch money, but, like, we could, like, ask for a little bit of money and we'd get it, but if it was too much, it would be suspicious, you know? So, like, I could get away with having double lunch sometimes, but if I tried to get double lunch all the time, my mom would have been like, why are you asking for so much money? So I got home from school. Really? Interesting. You guys had free, proper school meals? Who does that profit, Shiroy? The children? Why? They're not in the workforce. You got a fucked up look of things, man. I don't think you're thinking about shareholders near as much as you should be. Oh, you were talking about fresh cookies, Casey? Reminds me of high school, the best cookies in the cafeteria. Oh, shit. Back on Luke's getting the final song of Nausicaa vibes. I haven't seen Nausicaa in a while. That's a good one, though. I think. Yeah, what was the one I didn't like very much? Is it Earthsea, maybe? Is that the one that's made by, like, the director's son or whatever? Was it, Casey, were the cookies, was it, like, a specific brand of cookies that, like... We had a thing in high school called Deca that was like almost like a club, but it was like kind of like an entrepreneurial thing. And one of the things Deca did in my school was they like would bake these cookies and sell them in the lunchroom, and it was like they were learning to run a business. They were French made by the lunch ladies? What? Yeah, we didn't have no fresh fucking cookies. I would have been all over that shit once again because of the aforementioned fatness. Ship the cookie dough and bake them in the morning. Totally forgot about Deca. You had Deca too, Dr. Squirrels? Let's go. One in the chat if anybody here did Dare, by the way. Let me see some ones in the chat if you did Dare and learned jack shit about avoiding drugs. No! Your journalism teacher made cookies? The Deca cookies were good. The ones that they stole in like the little shop thing. At the Deca store. 2? Oh, man, I got no ones in the chat. That sucks. Maybe we're just gonna end stream, chat. Ah! Grab us Hershey's. Ooh, if there are any left. During PE, I'd way too often say I needed the bathroom and instead go to my blazer pockets and steal people's money, then use that to buy my lunches. Oh no, Mira! I'm sorry you had to do that. I'm sorry that was your life situation, genuinely. That's really sad, you know? I'm sure you feel a lot of guilt about that, but ultimately, the system is failing if that's what you need to do to get your lunches, so... I'm sorry you went through that, genuinely. Ugh! store run by students and sold candy bars and shit. That's like what this was, Casey, basically. But they also had these fresh baked cookies that were they were the hot ticket item. God. Can you sneak under it? No. Oh my God, the sliding. Way more than I needed, so not too much sympathy, just a little? Okay, just a little sympathy then, Mira. You were definitely being a little bit of a hooligan too, but life puts you in that situation, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a crazy thing to be like, yeah, maybe kids shouldn't have to worry about paying for their fucking lunch at school. Hey, Lisa got me a Reese's. Or Leah! Literally just called Leah the wrong ass name. I was so excited about chocolate, chat. That's how fucked I am. Who's Lisa? It's literally our realtor. Her name is Lisa. And Leah's boss's boss. Who obviously I'm fucking. Alright. God, that's tough. Yeah, I didn't really do any clubs or anything in high school, chat. I didn't even really do band. I was in the jazz improv band my senior year, but that was mostly just to have a class to fuck around with my buddies. Because the other people in jazz improv band were like two other members of my band. I could have pogoed the vertical saw, yeah. I kept going to the right when I should have stalled. I love band in school. Were you a big band kid? A few of my friends were. A few of my friends were big band kids. Like the drummer in my high school, metal band, he was huge time marching bands and indoor percussion. And that sometimes would conflict with our band stuff. Because he was really serious into it. Did a lot of stuff about it. He was a very fucking good drummer though. The chorus middle school? Oh yeah, I did chorus senior year as well. Want to do field hockey? I didn't realize I liked girls too. Did chess club, not for chess, but also to fuck around with my buddies. Yes. Gamers club? You guys at gamers club? My ass got negative pussy in high school. How it goes. How it goes. You were a soprano, not an alto? Surprising. I was a tenor. Unsurprisingly. Board games and TTRPGs. That makes sense. My mom's a principal, and she says that she actually, well, not her current school. She worked at a middle school for a long time. Now she works in a elementary school for her last few years before retirement. Fuck. But I know they had a D&D club at her middle school. Dude, I always loved going to my mom's school. You know how much of a legend you are if you're the principal's kid? If you're the principal's son? You're a legend. You're a legend. You walk by and people are like, you know? Ah! Yeah, I didn't really do any school clubs. That's pretty much I tried band in 4th and 5th grade. Didn't really do any school clubs. I was really into my my high school metal band. We practiced 3 times a week. We were playing a lot of shows and stuff. God, that was my thing. Blender had a crush on her. He didn't really have a crush on her so much as he was the first one to very vocally be you know, I think your mom is good looking. And perhaps he wasn't so respectful with his phrasing. Principal's kid at my school was an ass and got his ass beat on a monthly basis because he did something to someone. Oh, damn. Well, I didn't go to this school, to be clear. And this is more like, I was like, the times I remember going to my mom's school and being afforded this treatment, I was like, 19, 20. Going into a middle school, being like, oh, that's the principal's son. Not like the kids and stuff as much as the, all the people that work there, but the kids as well, for sure. I also DJ'd my mom's middle school dances a few times, which was not very fun, but okay, yeah, with Connor, with my good buddy Connor. We DJ'd a few middle school dances, and by DJ'd, I mean, we brought, like, a PA and big speakers and everything, and then we just plugged Spotify in on a laptop. And that was decent. We DJ'd some school dances. We DJ'd weddings. This was just a side thing in addition to the cover band we did in high school, because, like, it was sort of like we had the equipment, and at some point someone asked us, like, hey, we see you have these big speakers. Could you come do this? We were like, yeah, and then we did it once, and then someone else asked you to do it and whatever. Phantom scratching the tracks. Yeah, not even trying that at all. Barely even MCing for some of these. But yeah, to get me back to my slightly weird point of needing validation from middle schoolers, I remember at one of these school dances, there was like this gaggle of 8th grade girls who were clearly like the popular girls, They were clearly like the popular girl clique. And they wanted their request to skip ahead in the queue, and they were like batting their eyelashes and shit at me, and I'm like a 20-year-old dude at this point, and I'm looking at these 13-year-old girls who rejected me back when I was in school with them, and I was like, sorry, we don't change the order of the request for anybody. Sorry. Nothing I can do about it. That's official business. Sorry. Back of the line. Revenge is sweet. You thought I was nobody? Looks like I'm somebody now, huh? I would have skipped their request. Hey, we'll catch you later, Grady. Is the crunch in your name from saltiness? No, but that checks out a little bit. There's some salt. There's some salt here, chat. Yeah, I guess I was just told you look like a Crunchpuff. That's where the name comes from, so I don't really know what the full implication was, and I never inquired further. The person who dubbed me, it's not dead. I guess I could ask them. I was like, that's not grainy, bro. That'd be an interesting conversation. He did. At one point, he liked one of my TikToks, and I was like, oh, he probably sees that I use that name. He might not even remember that he came up with it, to be completely honest. That was it, too. That was a good one. I actually do like this strat of skipping the first one. I think it makes this more consistent. You're always crunching on something or puffing on something? I guess that's true. But yeah, when I received the name, I was not puffing on stuff. That this might have been, meeting this dude might have been before I even had my first drink. I remember having my first drink in my basement. My brother had a party when my parents were out of town for like the weekend. It was incredibly stereotypical in that way. But I remember, yeah, they made me a Jack and Coke. And it was very much so like I was a bit of, an attraction at the party. It was like they were all, they were 18 and drinking, and I was 14 and drinking or whatever. Maybe 13, something like that. And they were like, ha ha, look at this noob. But yeah, I had like a Jack and Coke, and I was like, I don't feel anything. And then they like made me another one or whatever. And then I remember it was like, I tried to like go up the stairs, and I just like fell flat on my face and like couldn't do it. I always wanted to be gifted a name, be happy. That's true. They're playing and not dying all the time. Giroy. This is very difficult. This is very difficult. I fully encourage you to give it a go. We do have to wrap stream soon, though, so maybe I dial a little bit at the very end here. I'm not sure dial would help that much. All right, hold on. Lock in. We're gonna go probably like 10 minutes more and then wrap for the night, so. Lock in. Take another rip off the peace pipe. Played all the Mega Man. Still do play the X series almost every year. I might be cracked. You might. This is a fun game, Shiro. I recommend it outside of that challenge. Very, very fun game. All right. This is the last one of the path part. Oh, so we are close. What do you mean about the path part, though? Pause for 2 minutes? Okay, we'll pause for 2 minutes. Or actually, let's throw this attempt. And then let's pause. Everybody get your bets in. There's still suffering to come. Yeah, is there just going to be like combat or something? Same issue with this game happens in Noida, though, where a specific charm spell makes it so much easier. Am I missing something? Get your bets in, by the way, but am I missing something big, squirrels? Hive Blood helps here. Maybe Dash Master would be better? We're way too far from the bench now, to be real. There's a pain part that probably means it's combat, right? Doesn't sound good. Pain is all the repetition. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Bonodera? How long you been here? Not that. I feel like we did it maybe like 45 minutes before, and we've been here about 2 hours today. But with lots of yapping and stuff. It hasn't been too crazy, honestly. Okay, with certain things, you're just so unlikely to find your own without looking it up. That's true. And there is stuff like that in this. Like, in this game, chat was very much so clearly not going to let me miss this. Is it possible to pogo on the sideways moving saw blades without dying? It is, on the sideways moving ones. You can pogo on those while they're moving. I just got to land on that last one. All right, 10 seconds. I'm going to take one more rip. Get your votes in, everybody. You can do it. Look at that belief. For the believers, I'm going to lock in, chat. Commentary is going to get boring here. We're going to just try to game. That's one attempt. Imagine if we lost it. Man, the timing is deceptively kind of tough on that. That's two. That's three. The throw is never. I'm not throwing. I would love to beat this. I would love to beat this so much. It is fun. I enjoy this type of gameplay, genuinely. It's very fun, but I would love to beat this. That's four. That's 5. That sucks, but I guess we got hit. That has to count. Six. Oh my god. It's so hard. It's just so tight, chat. It is the tightest of buttholes. That's 7. You like Workaholics? I've watched a bit of it. I haven't watched a ton of it. My friends watched a lot of it, though. So if tight butthole is a Workaholics thing, that might be... I just picked it up through my friends. What if you time it on the initial spikes? You mean like when to fire? That was 8, by the way, right? Pet Gizmo for good luck. That's too low. I can't hear them from here. Why? 9. And I do like from jumping from back here. In general, I think it's been net positive. That's 10. I'm sorry, pay the doubters. And Mira can't even pay. I gotta pay. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's hard. It's really hard. Let me lock. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going undeterred. The attempts are short. I mean, you know, 10 attempts goes real quick doing something like this. Imagine if this had a Souls run, that would be insane. I mean, the fact that they gave us a full heal here means they know this room is ass. You know? They're like, look, you can heal up to full at the start of every attempt. We know, we get it. It's called the Path of Pain. I just regular attacked it. I'm getting pretty consistent at this, at least. Like finding free healing items in Yakuza. Yeah, Souls games do that a lot too, Casey. If you're like about to walk up like a big staircase and you find like 6 healing potions and an antidote on the way up, you got a poison boss ahead of you. You know? Fuck. They ate a giant cookie. What's left of the cookie dough? I've done that before, Deegan. It is fun. At least in my personal experience, it's never come out as good as I've wanted it to. Shouldn't have gone for rush there. Just go one at a time, get the timing down in the lizard brain. Let it soak into the absent wrinkles. I knew we were going to hit it on that one. I should have bailed. I saw that the angle was wrong, man. That was 6% and we needed 5%. You know what I'm saying? That one was clean, though. That was textbook Parcheesi. Oh, man. Man. Sucks. In Yakuza, if you get a healing item, you're in for like a 4 health bar boss fight with hella quick time events. Yakuza games interest me, they do. I just feel like their cutscene focus would not be my jam. Nice hair, thank you. Man. I felt like that was a good one, right, Chad? That was a genuinely good one. Not Bird, I was close to getting a PB and then I didn't. Very, very regular stuff around here. Run-of-the-mill, Crunchpuff stream type fare. It was. That's why the crash up was so relatable. Yeah. Every now and then, you gotta just let it go, right? Oh, shit. Hey, let's go. We have got... Oh, we got a bunch of stuff here. Okay, we have... So, Night Penguin, this is a wreck, and it is specifically a part of Dwarf Fortress, maybe it seems like? Let me get on the tracker. Hold on. Slaves to Armok, God of Blood, Chapter 2, Dwarf Fortress. Specifically the classic version that is free to play on the Bay 12 Games website. Alright, it's on there. I'm putting literally just all of that information in the rec. Night Penguin, 78. Is that just... Are we playing fucking Dwarf Fortress? Yeah, because it's really fun, but it's definitely not a stream game. Yeah, because it's got like tons of minigames and lots of cutscenes and stuff, right? But the minigames like attract me. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with a minigame. I love a minigame. You know how much I love UFO 50, and that's basically minigames the game. It's minigames made into big games, but still mini while in big. You know what I'm saying? Like Mini and Max in UFO 50. My water. I not had water this whole stream? I had water at one point in my life, chat. I swear. Alright, well, that explains why I'm losing. It's because I don't have my water. We're close enough to ending stream that we'll have to persevere without for now. Hi, Casey. Alright. I'll go get my fucking water. I'm back. Thank you for the hydrate. I went to the kitchen and retrieved my water. Leah was right. I'll do the feet one. Please do not do the feet one. Leah called it, 100%. Yeah, she just said you probably meant to fill it and then forgot to bring it back, and that's exactly what happened. BP? BP, you have to save your points for Deltarune, or else I'll never finish it. Don't redeem feet. BP, you have... Alright, YouTube, BP redeemed feet. For the VODs, I'm gonna cut the feet cam out. For the VODs, I'm gonna cut the feet cam out, but everybody live, I'm sorry. This is what it is. You disgust me, chat. You disgust me. Thanks for being here, though. Hold on, I have socks on. Let me. Why did that feel like the most sexual thing we've ever done, taking the sock off on cam? We got another one. Good look. That's the left foot. That's the left gripper. Right one again. Need a pumice stone and some lotion. That's the foot, chat. There it is in all its glory. Oh. Here you go. Sock on. That's full. I saw that's the feet. Yeah, that's what. Why did I put that as an option? Because people want it, clearly. It's gotten redeemed like 6 times. Yeah, Leah. Right back down to 500. The Gizmo cam, okay. Gizmo is right here. That's 69K, Sister of the Sea. Holy! She shocked herself on me, chat. Of course it was my fault, because she has never done wrong in her life. It is only I who do wrong. She's a great kitty. Smells like feet. Of course she's shocked, yeah. Gizmo. Want me to pick you up and show you to chat that way? Are you okay with that? Kind of glaring at me, chat. Kind of glaring at me. Gizmo. Oh. Absolutely not. She made it so clear. No, she did not attack me, but her vocalization was clear. You're like a... It was a no-go. Sister of the Sea, that's got to be all the Gizmo cam that there is. I'll show her again another time. Yeah, no, that I tried. I genuinely tried. She made it very clear that was not going to happen. She's now one more peek. She's cleaning her murder mittens to remind me of how sharp they are and ready to kill. Look at her perfect little white socks, though. You see how fast she snapped over this way? She would annihilate me in an instant. You rubbed your feet smell on her fur. She's so done with you. Honestly, Beefy got his money's worth. I stripped both of my socks off. Anyways. We're losing viewers by the 1,000 right now. Alright, we're back. Feet have been shown. Like, keep the stink away. I don't have particularly smelly feet, chat. I'll be real with you. I'm happy to, you know, deprecate myself in many ways, but as far as the feet smell goes, my feet don't smell very much because I don't, you know, do any labor that would make them get, like, sweaty and smelly, and I just walk around barefoot in my house, like, you know, typing on spreadsheets and drinking coffee and being like, oh no, I'm swamped this week. Ugh. You know, I don't actually do anything. My feet don't stink, no. My feet don't stink and my hands are soft as a baby's bottom. Anyways, by the hundreds, the big reset, as they say. God damn it. Fuck. Alright, let's give this another handful and then we gotta wrap, chat. It's already after 10 p.m. I wonder if I exit here, if I'll log back in right here. Anyone know? Actual backseat question for Hollow Knight? I feel like you come back at a bench. Too high? Oh, good. Coming was the middle? Okay, I see. Yeah. We can do this. That was literally just a misclick. I'm just bad. I panicked and pushed in the wrong direction. It happens sometimes, chat. It is what it is. You just gotta keep on trucking. Fucks that up. Take a mulligan. Take a mulligan. Take a hot mulligan. Gizmo Cam is empowering you, genuinely. I just needed a second to mentally reset and look at my amazing, perfect, darling child, Gizmo. Unfortunately, we also had to show you all my feet. Which, once again, we gotta keep a tally for how many times that's been pulled. She is still cleaning herself, by the way, because I covered her in the stink of my fucking big-time leg grippers. Cats actually kind of like stinky stuff, though. One's misfortune is another's fortune or whatever. Like, cats are like the weird kind of little gremlins that will, like, go into your dirty laundry and, like, roll around in it. They, like stinky stuff. They're kind of weird like that. They'll, like, stick their face in a shoe. Cats are weird little fucking freaks, basically, chat, is what I'm saying. And they need to be protected at all costs. They're so cute. Accumulate a lot of chat points with Oat Modi feet reveal. I don't accumulate anything with these points, to make it clear. I don't get anything when BP gives me 42,000 points, although, of course, I'm grateful that BP has been here and accumulated those points. Serendipitous grippers. Modi here? Alright, I'm gonna keep doing attempts. You show the Modi's beans. My God. Beans on full display. Take beans. Yeah, he needs the drugs, chat, for his spicy pee hole. He is perfect. If you're looking for your shoes for any reason, the answer was always under the cat. Yeah, they like them. They like stinky stuff. I wonder how long they took fine-tuning this to be so perfectly difficult. Because a lot of these timings are just so that they're, like, hard to react to. That's too low. I backed out, chat, and I think it was wise to do it. I think... Sleeping if you need me, so don't need me? Alright, goodbye, BP. Good sleeps. I hope that your sleep is full of sleep. They probably made it intentionally too far to reach. They moved it ever closer incrementally till it was possible. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, huh? That was it. That was the middle bounce that I think Mira wanted me to hit. Cobean's Dole, just a suggestion. Is that one? Is that a Dole? I wish. We need to stop, Chad. Honestly, I wish I was doing worse so that I could feel better about stopping, but I feel like, you know, I'm gonna get it on like one of these next attempts. You're allowed to keep going. I know, but I do want to stop. I want to eat dinner and stuff, and I would like to like have time to like chill and watch a movie or something, you know? I need a doll that makes you guess the species of someone's persona. You'd be good at that? If I had a persona, what would it be, Casey? Hunter was watching speedruns. He's vibing? He gaming? He must be gaming. I would be a gopher. Not ideal, but I see it. I would have preferred something sicker like a dragon, but you know, what are you gonna do? You know? Like a dragon or a terror wolf? Know what a joke? Oh, I know. I know. I know. But unfortunately, the dragon lover kid in me could not pass up the opportunity to be like, but why not a dragon? Some kind of lizard because you like Argonians. You do. Leah's got light, scaly connotations. Remember earlier in the stream, I said she had a bird growing up? Coincidence? I think not. How would you describe a bird's feet? A bird's feet? You're not horny enough to be a dragon? Are dragons specifically horny? I'm not into personas at all, but if I was, I'd 100% be a wombat. Interesting choice. How come, Shiroy? The Rick and Morty episode, Slut Dragon! Slut Dragon! Giant golden crowned flying fox. Thank you, Mira. I know the episode you're talking about, Dr. Squirrels, and I'm not even the biggest Rick and Morty maxer, I'm gonna be real with you. The spike timing was mean. I'm not the biggest Rick and Morty enjoyer. I do remember thinking the slut dragon thing was funny. You see that recovery, Chad? Mythic, just like ours. Oh, Mira, you're too kind. Wombats are chill unless they're trying to kill predators by smashing their smashing them with their armored asses. Wombats have armored asses? That's so hard. That's our hella cool. All right, Chad, it's 10:22. I'm giving myself till 10:30. We have 8 minutes, and then we must stop. We have 8 minutes, and then we must stop. A bat would be fitting for my vampire ass. Mira called me Crampire earlier today, which I like. Not literal armor, but it's so tough they can crush skulls with them. That's sick. That's crazy. For Vamp Puff. Best part, they poop cubes. That I did know, actually. Not pellets or turd. Yeah, cubes. I did know that. That is crazy. That last part seems insane, chat. Yeah, what the fuck are you supposed to do? I think you gotta just go for it. I think you can't hesitate. That one is not allowing you to hesitate. You have to chase that saw that's going across and then jump off of it. I think, but I'm guessing that that's like the grand finale, hopefully. Yeah, you gotta dash under, jump, and then bounce on that saw to the left, and you can hesitate on that. But you have to go when that other saw goes. You can't just wait there. I think that's the situation. Wombat shit cubes and don't telegraph their emotions at all. Oh, yeah. I wish I had a quippy response to that, but I don't. Imagine that I did. It's life without a little imagination, chat. Why? Before to ruin my life, I can't dodge those. It's hard, man, because you don't need to dodge them per se. You kind of need to use them. They are essential to you traveling. You flavored ice cream? One in the middle from the ceiling. You can pogo on the left side of it. Yeah, there was that thing coming down in the middle. We got to dash under it, and then there was a saw on like the left side, and we come up. And yeah, I think I can pogo on the side of it. That's my idea right now. We'll see. We only have 5 minutes left though, chat, and then we must wrap no matter what. Oh! Do it for ramen. I might make buffalo chicken after all, Leah. That's what my heart is screaming now. God damn it. So tight. Wombats defend themselves, diving headfirst into burrows. Heavily armored cartilage-filled rumps to block the entrance. You know what? Now that you say that, with them like filling up the entrance, I've 100% seen that on a nature doc before. Crush an attacker's skull against the burrow ceiling with a powerful backward thrust. That's crazy, man. They're so cute and metal at the same time. So Shiroi loves wombats. Shiroi would not have stood for it if Deegan had been coming after wombats as he did for pandas, perhaps. Why? My God, man. My high school physics teacher had an irrational fear and hatred of wombats. Weird. The, like, big high school physics teacher that everyone wanted in our school was very chill. He was very cool. Very much a cool kind of teacher. Oh, I almost saved it! The literal mad scientist? That's funny. Alright, chat, 2 minutes. Again. Could have waited. 4 years, he set off 3 fire alarms and dented the floor of his classroom twice. That's so funny. He singed the ceiling. We did have a science teacher like that, too. He put staples into his arm one day with just like a desk stapler because someone said he was crazy. Man, you're so close. Thank you, Squirrels. I know, right? It feels like it's right there. We have 1 minute left, though. That's stupid. That was stupid. All right. Oh my god. Shit, it's 10:30. Last attempt. This is it. This is it. Let's get one more good one. If I die instantly here, that doesn't count. Let's get one real good attempt. Like, that doesn't count. We need to get out to, you know, the moving saws and stuff. Come on. Thank you, dear. Ended on a PB. It was a PB, ended on a PB. It's okay. It's okay. Ended on a PB. It was good. It was good. That's hard. We'll get it next time, though. We'll get it next time. It was good, though. It was good. It was a PB. It's progress. We'll get it next time. Maybe it'll put us there. I don't think it will. I think it's going to put us back at the bench. But that was still whatever. We made good progress through the path of pain. Ugh. We figured out that whole room. We've got the execution. We're going to sleep on it. We're going to sleep on it. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully y'all enjoyed watching. Thank you all for being here. That was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and wrap there. We'll be back on Friday. No, not Friday. Thursday with Hollow Knight. We'll do maybe more Path of Pain then. Maybe we'll do something else for a bit and come back. I kind of think I'll just do Path of Pain again, to be real. So, let's wrap there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. And let's go ahead and quit. Then I'm going to end stream over on the YouTube side. So if you're hanging out on YouTube, thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. We'll catch you next time. And on Twitch, let's go ahead and raid.